Batting practice is over and the ground crew is getting the field ready. It's time for the On-Deck Circle, a comprehensive look at the Salt Lake Stingers and the Pacific Coast League. Now, to get you ready for today's game, here's the voice of the Stingers, Steve Klauke.
Thank you, and welcome to Salt Lake Stingers baseball on a nice night here in Salt Lake City. It's the Stingers and the Edmonton Trappers in Game 2 of this scheduled 4-game series. The Stingers coming away with the win last night by a final score of 13-2 as they jumped out in front 4-0 in the first on an RBI double by Casey Kochman, a run-scoring triple by Dallas McPherson, and a 2-run homer by Andres Galarraga. The triple for McPherson, the start of a huge game in which he had 2 triples, 2 homers, and 6 runs batted in. So the Stingers getting the win, snapping not only a 5-game losing streak, but also an 11-game skid in head-to-head competition against the Edmonton Trappers. The Trappers, with the loss, remain 8.5 games behind Portland in the North Division race in 3rd place. So the Stingers and Trappers, Game 2 of this series, will feature the matchup of left-handers tonight. For the Stingers, with a record of 5 wins and 3 losses, it'll be Jake Woods. And for the Edmonton Trappers, it'll be left-hander Scott Downs. Our guest in the on-deck circle was to have been Jason Middlebrook, as we taped a nice conversation prior to the game after his outstanding outing yesterday, but unfortunately the tape goblins got to that conversation, and so hopefully maybe we'll be able to do a new one tomorrow. In the meantime, though, joining us will be the Vice President and General Manager of the Anaheim Angels. Bill Stoneman will have that conversation next on ESPN 1230.
Listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Save money on DVDs when you buy them at Blockbuster. Right now, all previously viewed DVDs, including Gangs of New York and Adaptation, are 25% off the already low prices. Details at participating stores.
Starting for your locally owned grocery store, Andy Goodwill.
Regarded as the top customer service clerk in the country, Andy Goodwill is a first-team all-star selection as a provider of only the best service to shoppers at any of the associated food stores, including Acres, Peterson's, Macy's, and others across the Wasatch Front. As region MVP, Goodwill set records for happy customers, satisfied shoppers, and stunning smiles. Goodwill shows associated food stores because of its commitment to customer service and the impressive reputation of Western Family Products. For your family, only the best.
At Ed Kenley Ford, you can drive for show and putt for dough. You'll turn heads wherever you go when you cruise by in your new Ford. The F-Series trucks have all been redesigned to give you everything you could want and would expect from America's #1 selling trucks. And right now, when you're in our showroom, join in on our putting contest. There's no purchase necessary, and you could win a round of golf from Glen Eagle in Syracuse, or gift certificates from the Paradise Golf Superstore in Riverdale. And when you're at Ed Kenley Ford, take a look around the lot, because it's Ford factory clearance time. And that means there's never been a better time to buy a new Ford. We've got 0% interest, rebates, and customer bonus cash when you finance through Ford Motor Credit. If you want to save money or make money, buy a Ford and putt for a round of golf at Glen Eagle or gift certificates from the Paradise Golf Superstore in Riverdale. It's all happening now at Ed Kenley Ford at 1888 North Main, halfway between Salt Lake and Ogden, right here in Layton.
KJQS Murray, Salt Lake City. You all go on. This is the ESPN Radio AM 1230, worldwide leader in sports. Stinger Broadcasting Station. Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the on-deck circle. Our guest is the Vice President and General Manager of the Anaheim Angels, Bill Stoneman. And Bill, obviously things are going to head right down to the wire in the American League West and the wild card, and the Angels are right there. You have to like your positioning.
Well, it's all bunched up. There are 3 of us right there. We knew at the start of the year it was going to be close. The AL West is a tough division. We kind of thought Seattle might be in it at the start of the year, and they're not right now. But Texas has come on. They're having a good year. Oakland's having a good year, as they usually do, and so are we.
I think the amazing thing is the positioning that you are in, considering all of the injuries that the Angels have gone through. But again, guys from here, for example, have really been able to step up and fill the need.
Well, we've had a lot of opportunity, too much maybe, to reach down and ask for help here because of injuries. We've had more than our share of injuries this year, as you have here with the Stingers, and AA's been the same way. So right throughout our system, we've had a lot of injuries. It's disrupted things a little bit, but and I know it's hurt the Stingers club a little bit, but a lot of guys come up, filled in. Kochman was up for a while. We've got Matt Hensley, who pitched so well for you here, and he's in our bullpen now. We've got a lot of guys that were here that are there, and Rob Quinlan just went down with a pull in his left side, but I guess maybe a tear, not a pull. So he's going to be out a little while. He was having a heck of a year for us, and it was really timely because Troy Gloss has been on the DL for most of the year, and Quinlan's filled in at third base great.
It's been interesting how Mike Scioscia has worked it, using Rob at third base for maybe 6 or 7 innings in a ball game, when I think I've only seen him play third base maybe a half dozen times at this level, and then Alfredo Ameza comes in for defensive purposes the last couple of innings.
Well, that's the way Mike was managing it. Now it'll be somebody different at third, probably Sean Figgins back at third, which means that Mike won't have Figgy to spell off Kennedy at second or Garrett Anderson in center or whatever, but our options are starting to get a little more limited with the injuries.
All right, more with Bill right after this on ESPN 1230.
Stop what you're doing and listen up. This is Corey Benson from Stockton & Malone Honda. This weekend, starting Thursday morning at 9:15, we're having the most amazing sale event I have ever done. It is buy one car, get one car free. That's right, you heard me right. Starting at 9:15 Thursday, come on down. We make you an amazing deal on any new Honda, any pre-owned vehicle, and you get a free car. This isn't a toy car. This is a real car. They all run great. The range in value from $800 to $3,800. All these cars will be sold as is after you get your exceptional deal on any new Honda or any used vehicle. This is only at one place, Stockton & Malone Honda, in the Sandy Auto Mall, off the 106 South exit. It'll go till Saturday at midnight. Just hop on I-15, get off on the 106 South exit or right off the freeway. Stockton & Malone Honda this weekend.
Fastenal is at it again, and now it's happening in Orem. Fastenal has expanded their product line, and they want to show it off with an open house this Thursday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 1549 West, 960 North in Orem. Factory reps will be on hand to answer your toughest questions. If you're in the market for fasteners, welding, cutting, tools, electrical, paint, chemicals, and much, much more, this is the place to be. Fastenal is the fastest growing full-line industrial distributor and the largest fastener distributor in North America with more than 1,400 stores worldwide. If you need it, Fastenal has it. If you haven't been to a Fastenal open house, you don't know what you're missing. This Thursday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch is on us, and they'll have lots of free stuff to give away. Fastenal Open House Celebration this Thursday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 1549 West, 960 North in Orem. You don't want to miss this one.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Anaheim Circle. I guess the Vice President and General Manager of the Anaheim Angels, Bill Stoneman. And before the break, Bill, you mentioned a name that has been amazing. He started at 6 different positions this year, but he's been the model of consistency, it seems, making big plays and certainly contributing offensively, and that's Sean Figgins.
Well, Figgy's maybe our MVP to this point in the season in Anaheim. Everywhere we've put him, he's played well. Not just average. He's played above average, and it really doesn't matter. We had him in right field the other day, had a good game in right, made some catches, threw out a guy at home. He played well there. He plays good center field. He's played at third. He's played at short. He's played at second. I mean, you can put him anywhere you want, and he'll do well. We haven't asked him to catch yet. Maybe that's next.
What is the approach of the team? What's the mindset in regards to the races? Obviously, I would guess first and foremost of the division. If that doesn't work out, it's the wild card. But you spend more time looking at the division race, right?
Well, yeah. Our goal is to win the AL West. And it's that way. It's real easy to focus on. And the only way you do it is go one game at a time. And if you're worried about things like the wild card, then you're worried about how other teams are doing, and Boston is in a different division and they're a contender for it. And if you start focusing on that stuff, it's going to take the focus off of where it ought to be, which is really how well we're doing. And if we go out there, play hard every day, focus on our job every day, then we're going to do well.
You know, finally, Bill, one thing of late, and it's not only been you guys, but the Baltimores, the Torontos, the Detroits, and the Tampa Bays are causing headaches for everybody who's trying to win a division right now.
Well, there's some clubs that are coming on stronger than they started out and spoiling things. They want to spoil things because, you know, for some clubs, really that's all that's left right now at this point in the season. So everybody that we play is playing us tough, I'll tell you. And we're in a part of the schedule right now where we're playing a lot of clubs that are below 500, but they're not playing that way. You know, so every game's a challenge, and that's why I say keep the focus short, keep it on tonight's game. And just and that's all you can worry about. And don't worry about what the other guy does. Just worry about what you do.
Bill, good luck to you and the Angels the rest of the way. Hopefully I get a chance to come down and see you guys in September.
Well, we hope to see you down there, Steve, and hopefully we'll be on top of the heap by then.
All right, that's Bill Stoneman, our guest, back with the starting lineups after this on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Stand by for an important announcement. Due to cooler than forecasted temperatures in June and July, Holmes Heating and Cooling Warehouse is full of central air systems and must be immediately cleared. We anticipated temperatures like 2003. With the roller coaster temperatures this past month, our warehouse is full and we need to make space, declared a Holmes spokesman. Holmes Heating and Cooling will drastically reduce the price on all high-efficient Bryant central air systems. Bryant features the environmentally safe Huron. Bryant, doing whatever it takes, have been the industry leaders when it comes to keeping you cool and comfortable. August promises to be a very hot month. Don't wait. Low prices, no payments, and no interest for 12 months makes now the best time ever to get a Bryant Central Air System. Call Holmes Heating and Cooling for a quote. Toll free, 1-800-968-4151. Write this number down, 1-800-968-4151.
If you're looking for some great food, let's go get fresh and get it hot. Taco Maker has the best food. Let's go, we know you'll get a lot. Hey!
Discover the fresh taste of the Taco Maker. We fry our own taco shells and tortilla chips daily to make them crispy fresh. Our homemade salsas and sauces are the talk of the town. And our refried beans are made from scratch every morning. We use real ground beef and marinate tasty all-white meat chicken with our own marinade recipe. We're keeping it real with real Monterey cheddar cheeses. Hey, it's time you got a taste of the Taco Maker.
Get it fresh and get it hot. We know you'll get a lot. Hey!
Taco Maker Burrito Babies. Taco Maker Burrito Babies. Taco Maker Burrito Babies. Wow, I said it 3 times. That's because you get 3 crisp bean burrito babies in every order for only $1.89. Or make it a combo meal and add hot tater jams or an ice cold 32-ounce drink for only $3.99.
Taco Maker, Taco Maker. Fresh and get it hot. Make fresh.
KJQS Murray, Salt Lake City.
Lots of fakes, roll the crowd down the hood.
This is ESPN Radio AM 1230.
Play a bus to the left field.
Worldwide leader in sports. A Citadel Broadcasting Station.
Welcome back to Brentwood Chevy Field, where some overcast skies have rolled in, but it looks like we'll be able to get this game underway as the showers haven't arrived as of yet. Hopefully they'll stay away for tonight's game. Here are the starting lineups brought to you by National Isuzu Southtown. Isuzu is back in the Salt Lake area at National Isuzu Southtown, located in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy. For the visiting Edmonton Trappers, managed by Dave Huppert, leading off the shortstop, Heights here is Torres. Batting second, the second baseman, Anthony Madrano. Hitting third and playing left field, Ryan Church. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, Valentino Pascucci. Hitting fifth, the third baseman, Brendan Harris. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Rick Short. Hitting seventh, the first baseman, Luis Ortiz. Batting eighth and catching, Randy Knorr. And hitting ninth is the center fielder, Brandon Watson. Pitching for Edmonton will be left-hander Scott Downs. For the homestanding Salt Lake Stingers, managed by Mike Brumley, leading off the second baseman, Jake Thrower. Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Riggs. Hitting third and playing first base, Casey Kochman. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, Andres Galarraga. Hitting fifth and playing third base, Dallas McPherson. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Shane Halter. Batting seventh and catching, Will Nieves. Hitting eighth, the right fielder, Brian Gordon. And hitting ninth is the center fielder, Zach Sorensen. Pitching for the Stingers will be left-hander Jake Woods. It's the Stingers and the Trappers. Game 2 of this 4-game series coming up next. You've been in the On Deck Circle on ESPN 1230.
This has been the On Deck Circle. Stay tuned. Salt Lake Stingers baseball is coming up next on the home of the Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Right now, Larry H. Miller's big Toyota City is giving you exactly what you want. The best prices, the best service, and the best selection on new Toyotas and certified used vehicles. Our goal is to sell more Toyotas than any other dealership in Utah. To be number one, Larry H. Miller's big Toyota City is slashing prices on every new and used vehicle in stock. Here's manager Joe Smith to tell you more.
94 Ford Probe out the door price, $1,326. 94 extra cab pickup blue while it lasts, only $2,881. 93 Jeep Wrangler 4x4 hardtop, ready for anything, $4,811. Looking for new? How about a new Scion XA for only $209 per month with zero down? That's right, 05 Scion XA, $209 per month with zero down.
That's exactly right, Joe. Get to Larry H. Miller's big Toyota City today at 5800 South State Street on Murray Auto Row, or call the big Toyota City hotline, 264-DEAL. Remember, when we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe. Only at Larry H. Miller's big Toyota City on Murray Auto Row.
Payments based on 72-month purchase plus tax, title, license, and fees.
The field is live. The starting pitchers have finished their warm-up, and the managers have exchanged lineup cards. It's time for Salt Lake Stingers baseball. So let's go to the ballpark. Here's the voice of the Salt Lake Stingers, Steve Klauke.
Once again, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Salt Lake Stingers baseball on an overcast and now all of a sudden a windy night here at Franklin Covey Field. The Stingers get ready to take on the Edmonton Trappers in the second game of this 4-game set. The Stingers with a win last night by a resounding 13-2 margin to end a 5-game losing streak, as well as an 11-game skid against the Edmonton Trappers. A big night for Dallas McPherson. 4 for 5 with 2 triples, 2 homers, and 6 runs batted in. Casey Kochman went 3 for 4 with 3 runs scored. Adam Riggs and Andres Galarraga each drove in a pair of runs during the ball game. So the Stingers trying to make it 2 in a row here over the Trappers, while the Trappers still have an outside shot, 8.5 games back, although it will be tough over the last 3 weeks for them to catch up, as Portland and Tacoma still have to play each other 9 times, and they do it in 9 consecutive days upcoming. Tacoma, by the way, has already won their ball game tonight, or I should say this afternoon, beating Fresno 4-3. So Portland needs a win at Sacramento, or the Rainiers move back into first place by a half game in the PCL North. We'll keep you up to date on that one, although that one between Sacramento and Portland won't be getting underway for another hour and 10 minutes or so. Lineups are being exchanged at home plate with the umpiring crew as assigned by the Pacific Coast League. Adam Dowdy is behind the plate. Greg Chittenden is at first base, and Blake Jensen is the arbiter at third. Mike Crumley representing the Stingers out there, and for the Edmonton Trappers, pitcher Rob Stenifer bringing the lineup card out to home plate. Stingers in their home white uniforms with the red numerals and lettering trimmed in navy blue. Edmonton wearing their road grays tonight with the forest green numerals and lettering trimmed in white and in gold. And the Stingers getting ready to take the field on this Wednesday night here at Franklin Covey Field. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Thirsty Thursday here at the ballpark. And also a reminder that coming up on on Friday, it's the final Fuji photo night of the season. Bring your cameras and capture your favorite Stingers players on film from 6:15 to 6:45 on the field. You must have a camera to be allowed on the field and take pictures of your favorite Stinger players. So the Stingers right now have taken their positions on the field with a group of young players who are out all around the field. Jake Woods making his way out to the mound, and right now it'll be time for the national anthems of Canada and the United States. national anthems of Canada and the United States as we get you ready for baseball tonight. The Stingers getting ready to take on the Edmonton Trappers here in Game 2 of this series. Right now, the Stingers are on the field, and let's take them around to their positions defensively, courtesy of the Phone Directories Company. Cover your bases using the phone book with the beautiful cover, or you can look up what you need at myphonedirectory.com. For the Stingers, it's Adam Riggs in left, Zach Sorensen in center, Brian Gordon in right. Dallas McPherson is at third, Shane Halter at short, Jake Thrower at second, and Casey Kochman is at first. A battery of Jake Woods pitching and Will Nieves catching. For Jake Woods, this will be his 12th appearance of the year, his 11th start. He's in 60 innings, given up 79 hits, 47 runs, 42 of them earned. He has struck out 44 and walked 28. He has thrown one wild pitch. He has not hit a batter, and he has surrendered 10 home runs. Woods is 5-3 with a 6.30 earned run average. The PCL batting .311 against left-hander Jake Woods. So Jake Woods finishing up his warm-up tosses. It's been a rough couple of outings for Jake, although he is 1-1 over his last two appearances. In those last two starts, he is combined to allow 16 runs on 21 hits in just 8 2/3 innings. As his ERA is skyrocketed over 6, so he's trying to get things back on track here tonight. So we're ready to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as Salt Lake Stingers baseball is on the air for Wednesday night here at Franklin Covey Field. Leading things off will be the shortstop by Series Torres, hitting .345, 15 doubles, 2 triples, 3 homers, 33 runs batted in. On the first pitch from Woods, a breaking ball in at the knees for a strike, and it's 0-1. He's Torres 2 for 4 with an RBI in last night's series opener. The one-strike pitch from Woods. Fastball on the fist, foul back over the roof and out of play, and the count's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Woods 6'1", 190 in his 4th year. Here's a pitch ripped down the left field side. That's a fair ball. Giving chase towards the corner is Adam Riggs. He'll backhand the ball, but his Torres is into second base with a leadoff double. That's his 16th two-bagger of the year. Here's Anthony Medrano, the second baseman, hitting .313, 23 doubles, 1 triple, 2 homers, 37 runs batted in. 1 for 4 in last night's game. Stingers' parent club, the Anaheim Angels, are in St. Pete to take on the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. The Angels out in front 6-0 in the 7th inning. Vladimir Guerrero with his 26th home run. First pitch to Medrano. He shows bunt and takes outside. Ball 1. Bartolo Colon through 6 innings has allowed just 1 hit for the Devil Rays. 1 ball to count on Medrano with his Torres at second base. McPherson even with the bag at third. Likewise Kochman at first. Woods ready and the 1-0 pitch. Medrano takes a strike at the knees, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. And the Trappers at 61-62, 8.5 games behind Portland in the North Division. Woods ready, the 1-1. Inside at the knees, a ball, and it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Woods facing Edmonton for the 3rd time this season. Now Jake ready, the 2-1 pitch to Medrano. Swung on, chopped up the middle. The shortstop Halter to his left has it and throws to first for the out. On the play, Torres goes to third. So 1 away. That'll bring up the left fielder, Ryan Church. Church batting .339, 27 doubles, 7 triples, 16 homers, 72 runs batted in. 0 for 4 in last night's game as the wind really whipping in from left field right now. Jake took the loss at Edmonton on July 1st, giving up 6 runs on 9 hits in 4 innings. No decision here in Game 2 of a doubleheader on July 18th, giving up 4 runs, 2 of them earned on 8 hits in 3 1/3 innings. As the first pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at third is Torres with 1 out. Just underway, the pitch. Fastball a little bit low, 2-0 the count. Then that strong wind blowing in from left field. It's not often the breeze comes in from that direction here. The outfield straightaway. The infield back, they'll concede a run on the ground ball this early. 2-0 pitch, and Church slices one up the alley in left center field. Sorensen a long run on the run. It makes the running catch. And tagging at third and coming home is Mycerius Torres. It's 1-0 Trappers. Ball hit well in the air to left center, but the wind helped kill the ball and allows Sorensen to make the grab. So Church with his 73rd run batted in, second behind this man, Valentino Pascucci, on the Trapper Ball Club. So it's 1-0 Stingers. And with 2 outs and the bases empty, Pascucci steps in, batting .293, 26 doubles, a triple, 23 homers, 78 runs batted in. 1 for 4 with a double yesterday. The breaking ball is low, ball 1. You hear the wind whipping our parabolic microphone around. 1 ball, the count on Pascucci. The pitch down low, 2-0 the count of the right-hand batter. Hitting .500 against Stingers pitching this year. He has 14 hits and 28 at-bats. 2-0 the count to the big right-hand batter. The pitch outside at the knees, 3-0. Pascucci standing at 6'6" and listed at 235. Watch out for the green light here. 3-0 pitch is inside at the knees, ball 4. So Pascucci draws the 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Brendan Harris, the third baseman. Harris batting .314, 24 doubles, a triple, 15 homers, 45 runs batted in. 2 for 4 with a solo homer last night, going the opposite way in right field. Pitch on the way, and it's in at the knees for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. In the final visit ever of the Edmonton Trappers through Friday night, as the team relocates to Round Rock, Texas next year. Woods ready from the belt, the 0-1. High and tight as Harris leans back out of the way. That evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Harris began the year in the Chicago Cubs organization, hitting .311 for Iowa, going 2 for 9 with Chicago before being dealt in the Orlando Cabrera deal. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball low and inside to the right-hand batter as Will Nieves slides across to his left to get it. The count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike the count on Harris. 6'1", 200 pounds in his 4th year out of Albany, New York. 8 days away from his 24th birthday. Woods ready, the 2-1 pitch to Harris. Swung on, soft liner on 1 hop to short. Halter has it, and he'll flip to thrower for the force out on Pascucci at second to retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. Edmonton 1. The Stingers are coming to bat on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Only certified pre-owned BMWs have passed a rigorous inspection by factory-trained BMW technicians and have a 2-year, 50,000-mile extended protection plan added to the original new car warranty for a total of 6 years and 100,000 miles of protection. Plus, if you buy a certified pre-owned BMW that still has the maintenance protection plan in effect, you can extend the maintenance plan to 6 years, 100,000 miles. That's right. Full maintenance for up to 6 years and 100,000 miles. Certified BMWs are only available at BMW of Murray. And during August, you can buy any 2001 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, or X5 BMW and pay only 2.9% APR for up to 60 months on approved credit through BMW Financial Services. Call 262-2479. Go to BMWofMurray.com or visit the BMW of Murray CPO Center at 4689 South State.
After a 10-win season, a Liberty Bowl shutout of Southern Miss, and a top 25 ranking, you may think the University of Utah football team is satisfied. Well, Urban Meyer and the boys want to let you in on a little secret. You ain't seen nothing yet. Ain't seen nothing yet. So call 581-U6 for your season tickets because...
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
We go to the bottom of the first inning and taking a look at the defensive alignment for the Trappers, courtesy of the Phone Directories Company. Ryan Turd in left, Brandon Watson in center, Valentino Pascucci in right, Brendan Harris at third, Mycerius Torres at short, Anthony Medrano at second, and Luis Ortiz at first. A battery of Scott Downs pitching and Randy Knorr catching. Jake Thrower to start things off, batting .285. 25 doubles, 2 triples, 3 homers, 49 runs batted in. A pitch from Downs. Breaking ball, low inside. Ball 1 to Thrower, batting right-handed. Against the lefty Downs. Now the pitch, swinging a roller to the right side. Medrano scoops it up and tosses to first for the out. So 1 away. That'll bring up Adam Riggs, the left fielder. The reigning PCL batter of the week, hitting .326. 31 doubles, 8 triples, 24 homers, 78 runs batted in. Had a 2-run double last night to extend his hitting streak to 13 straight games. So 1 out, nobody on base for Riggs here against Scott Downs. Pitch on the way, inside and below the knees. Ball 1 as Riggs backs out of the way. Downs making his 6th start for Edmonton since coming back from a stint with Montreal in which he won 1 and lost 4. The 1-0 pitch to Riggs is lined to the left center field, a base hit. Played on the roll out there by Brandon Watson. And so Riggs is aboard with the single. And for Adam, that extends his hitting streak to 14 straight games. So 1 on, 1 out for Casey Kochman, the first baseman, batting .350, 16 doubles, 3 homers, 29 runs batted in. A cool, windy night here at Franklin Covey Field. It sure doesn't feel like on August the 18th. Downs right in the pitch to Kochman. A little bit outside at the belt. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Downs facing the Stingers for the first time this year. He was for the first of the runner is back. Made 1 start last year for Edmonton against the Stingers and was not involved in the decision. 1 ball, no strikes. The infield at double play. Depth the pitch. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-0 the count on Casey. Downs for Montreal made 5 starts between June 26th and July 18th. As Kochman takes a strike on the inside corner at the knees, 2-1. His 1 win came against the Pirates. He lost twice to Atlanta, once to Philadelphia and once to Toronto. Now Downs ready. The 2-1 pitch to Kochman. Breaking ball misses low. 3-1 the count on the left-hand batter. Downs last outing a complete game 2-hit shutout at Tacoma on August the 13th. Struck out 4 and did not walk a batter. Now the 3-1 to Kochman. Instead the lob over to first, sending Riggs back to the bag. Dan Casey with 3 hits in last night's game. Looks like a slight drizzle has begun here at the ballpark. There's a pitch that misses low. Ball 4, and the Stingers have runners at first and second with 1 out. That'll bring up Andres Galarraga. Galarraga batting .277, 1 double, 2 homers, and 9 runs batted in since joining the Stingers. 2 for 5 last night, including his 2nd home run, a rocket that hooked inside the foul pole and left. So 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Stingers trailing 1-0. A pitch inside at the knees. A ball 1-0. Infield at double play depth. Andre not blessed with a lot of speed at this point in time in his career, and he is certainly a double play candidate on a ground ball at someone. 1-0 pitch on the way, and it's inside at the knee. Ball 2. 2-0 the count of the right-hand batter. Stingers trailing 1-0, but the Stingers are threatening. Here's Galarraga hitting a high, towering fly in the wind, pushing it into right center field. Watson, the center fielder, makes the catch. Riggs will tag but hold at second base. You could see the wind take that ball and start pushing it into right center field. So 2 on, 2 out for Dallas McPherson, the third baseman, batting .311. 12 doubles, 7 triples, 17 homers, 45 runs batted in. Again, 2 triples and 2 home runs last night. 14 total bases, 1 shy of the franchise record in a game set by Bernardo Brito in a contest at Scottsdale against the Phoenix Firebirds on May the 17th of 1994. As the wind continues to howl, the flag starts on the flagpoles and left. Downs ready, and the pitch to McPherson. Strike on the inside corner, thigh high, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Scott Downs, 6'2", 190 in his 7th year out of Kentucky. Born in Louisville, calls Lexington home now. As he went to UK. So the 0-1, McPherson grounds one right side. Medrano gobbles it up on the second bounce. The toss to first, and that'll do it for the Stingers in the first. No runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on. We go to the second. Edmonton 1, Stingers nothing on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Don't forget to pick up the kids. Can you stop by the bank? I'm running late. Where are you? Why are you coming home? Can you stop by the store? You in trouble? I need a ride. There are many reasons you need a wireless phone.
What's yours?
So many. It's okay. Just sit down and relax. Let Alert Cellular, a T-Mobile office dealer, become your personal wireless consultant. Let's start off with an incredible offer. Sign up for T-Mobile's Get More plan.
You get 600 whenever minutes with unlimited nights and weekends
for $39.99 a month. So get to Alert Cellular, your T-Mobile authorized dealer today. Located in most major malls along the Wasatch Front from Logan to St. George. Call 484-PHONE. That's 484-FONE. Alert Cellular, your T-Mobile authorized dealer, says,
don't be left out.
Come see any Alert Cellular dealer for all the details. Some restrictions apply. See printed materials at Alert Cellular stores for complete details.
Log on to 1320kfan.com for your chance to win a monthly family fun pack or a trip for 4 to Disneyland, courtesy of Morris Murdoch Travel, where you can fly to Disneyland starting at $293 complete with air, hotel, and park passes.
Spring's here, and that means shorter nights. But just because there's more daylight doesn't mean you don't still need better everyday lighting. Your local Ace Hardware stores and GE Lighting can help. GE Lighting has replaced the ordinary incandescent bulb with the new Reveal bulb. Reveal bulbs make colors so crisp, clean, that you truly see the difference. Guaranteed. Reveal bulbs from GE Lighting, your local Ace Hardware. Ace, helpful place.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
Finally go to the second inning. Rick Short, the lead things off, batting .292. 23 doubles, 8 homers, 58 runs batted in. Takes a strike 0-1. Rick, 3 for 4 last night, 3 singles. He, of course, former Stinger who led the PCL in hitting as a Salt Lake Stinger 2 years ago. Here's a pitch light to the left field, a base hit from that hitting machine known as Rick Short. Second hit of the ball game for the Trappers. So the Stingers now facing a runner at first base and nobody out. The batter will be Luis Ortiz, the first baseman, batting .246, 6 doubles, 1 triple, 4 homers, 24 runs batted in for Ortiz. Did not play in last night's game. Facing the Stingers for the first time. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Began the year with Memphis, was released by St. Louis on July 28th and signed a week later by Montreal and assigned to Edmonton as the rain started to pick up a little bit here at the ballpark. 0-1 to Ortiz. Rip foul down near the Edmonton bullpen. And the count on Ortiz, no balls and 2 strikes. 1-0 Trappers. We're in the second. Right-handed hitting Luis Ortiz awaits the 2-strike pitch from Woods. A fastball that sails high and outside. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Ortiz has faced the Stingers as a member of the Trappers, the Tucson Sidewinders, and the Omaha Royals. 1-2 to Ortiz. Swung on, lifted in the air towards right. Brian Gordon coming in a few steps, waiting for it, and he'll put it away for the first out of the inning. Ortiz retired, one away. That'll bring up Randy Knorr, the catcher. Knorr, the veteran catcher, hitting .277, 14 doubles, 2 homers, 34 runs batted in. 7 for 16 this year against Salt Lake pitching with a homer and 4 RBI. So runner at first, 1 out for the Trappers here in the second inning. First pitch from Woods, breaking ball and at the knees for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Knorr in his 19th professional season. The 0-1. Sliced foul out of play down the right field side, and it's 0-2. Let's find out who's hitting the cover off the ball. The PCL brought to you by Mountain Extreme Power Sports. Take it to the extreme with Mountain Extreme Power Sports in Linden, Utah. Calvin Pickering of Omaha still leads with 31 home runs. Scott Siebold of Memphis is now right behind at 30. Luis Garcia of Las Vegas, Kevin Witt of Memphis are tied with 27 home runs each. The toss to first, and Short is back. It was a year, 3 days ago, the 1-year anniversary of Knorr here against the Stingers, delivering his 1,000th career minor league hit. The 0-2 pitch to Knorr. Breaking ball is low. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes the count. Stingers trailing by a score of 1-0. The pitch. Curveball is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Knorr double play candidate on a ground ball at someone. Now Woods ready. The 2-2. Swung on line. Right field base hit. Played on the second hop by Brian Gordon. Short will have to stop at second. And the Trappers are in business with runners at first and second base and only 1 out. Here's Brandon Watson batting .279. 12 doubles, 3 triples, 2 homers, 36 runs batted in. 1 for 3 last night. Catcher Will Nieves out to the mound to talk things over with Woods. A pretty good shower over in the Olympus Cove area right now. Most of the weather activity that we saw on the radar going from north to south. At least the last time we checked. Watson the batter, 2 on, 1 down. Lefty against lefty. Woods delivers a fastball low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Now Woods pitch. There's a fastball strike on the outside part of the plate, knee high, and the count's even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Dave Huppert, the longtime minor league manager, coaching over at 30. He's in his 18th year as a minor league manager. Hitting coach Mike Hart's over at first. The 1-1. Swinging a foul. Glancing off the mask of the catcher Nieves. 1-2 the count. Edmonton's next win will be the 1,250th minor league managerial win for Huppert. This is his 2nd year with Edmonton. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The pitch. Swung on, pop foul right below us into the seats. So it remains 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Huppert has toured North America as a minor league manager. The 1-2 pitch to Watson. Sliced foul into the upper deck down the left field side. Still 1-2. He's managed at Helena, Montana, Stockton, California, El Paso, Texas, Sarasota, Florida, Prince William in the Carolina League, Birmingham, Alabama, Brevard County, Florida, Harrisburg, and now Edmonton. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Woods delivers. Swung on line, center field. Sorensen coming on, makes the catch. And the runners retreat back to second and first. Watson hits the ball hard, but right at Zach Sorensen in center field. So 2 down. That'll bring up Mycerius Torres, who doubled into the left field corner his first time up, and eventually came around to score what is the only run in this 1-0 Edmonton ball game in the second. Took this Edmonton team to the postseason last year, winning the North Division. Did Huppert as the breaking ball is in at the knees for a strike, 0-1. But we're swept by the machine last year known as the Sacramento River Cats. They also swept Nashville for the league title. A 1-strike pitch to his Torres. Swinging a chopper foul behind home plate, and it's 0-2. Rainbow starting to form out in beyond South High School in center field. 0-2 the count on his Torres. Brother of Dodgers shortstop Cesar Torres. Woods ready, the 2-strike pitch. Swung on and a 2-hopper to the right side. Up with his on thrower. On the letter high bounce, the toss to first, and that'll do it for the Trappers here in the second. No runs on 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. Edmonton 1, Stingers nothing on ESPN 1230.
Stop what you're doing and listen up. This is Corey Benson from Stockton to Malone Honda. This weekend, starting Thursday morning at 9:15, we're having the most amazing sale event I have ever done. It is buy 1 car, get 1 car free. That's right, you heard me right. Starting at 9:15 Thursday, come on down. We make you an amazing deal on any new Honda, any pre-owned vehicle, and you get a free car. This isn't a toy car. This is a real car. They all run great. The range in value from $800 to $3,800. All these cars will be sold as is with after you get your exceptional deal on any new Honda or any used vehicle. This is only one place, Stockton to Malone Honda, in the Sandy Auto Mall off the 106 South exit. It'll go till Saturday at midnight. Just hop on I-15, get off on the 106 South exit or right off the freeway, Stockton to Malone Honda this weekend.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the Big Green Monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is key as in cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where Dent Pro Colors comes along. Dent Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DENT-PRO. That's 877-DENT-PRO. Dent Pro Colors, automotive excellence. Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
Here we go to the second inning, 1-0 in favor of Edmonton. It'll be Shane Halter, Will Nieves, and Ryan Gordon. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up in the Stingers batting order to pitch left-hander Scott Towns. Stingers got a couple of base runners with 1 out, but they were unable to convert in the first inning. Stingers baseball brought to you in part by Dent Pro and Dent Pro Colors. They are the mobile paintless dent repair company that comes to your home or office to work on your car. Call them today at 1-877-DENT-PRO. Dent Pro and Dent Pro Colors. They make them like new again. Dent Pro will donate $5 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Utah for every stolen base by the Stingers this season. And so far, they have swiped 79 bases, making the total donation $395 so far. Shane Halter to lead it off, batting .275, 3 doubles, a triple, 4 homers, 11 runs batted in. Halter did not appear in last night's game. First pitch delivering his downs right down the middle of strike 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to count. Downs pitch. Swung on, bat handle looper into right center field. Coming on is Watson, but it lands on the lawn for a base hit. And so Halter aboard with a leadoff single. So Halter on base, second hit for the Stingers. Here's Will Nieves batting .285, 18 doubles, 7 triples, 9 homers, 46 runs batted him. Did not play in last night's game. He's picked up 5 hits and 11 at-bats against Trappers pitching this year. So 1-0 Edmonton here in the second inning. Nieves the batter. Downs pitch, a strike down the middle, 0-1. Scott originally drafted by the Cubs in 1997 in the third round. Traded July 31st of 2000 to Montreal for outfielder Rondell White. But that's not the only time he's been traded. A one-strike pitch, Nieves takes low for a ball, 1-1. Downs was once dealt to Minnesota as the player to be named later for Mike Morgan on August 25th of 98. But then traded back to the Cubs on May 21st of 99, along with Rick Aguilera for Jason Ryan and Kyle Osh. 1-1 the count on Nieves. The pitch fouls as he took a hack at a fastball and sent it back into the screen. 1-2. Downs missed all of 2001 and began the 2002 season on the disabled list, having had the Tommy John elbow surgery. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count on Nieves. The infield at double play depth for the Trappers. And that wind still blowing in from left field, although the rain has stopped. The light rain that did fall. Curveball looped into left field. Another base hit for the Stingers. Played on the roll by Ryan Church. Tapping at second base is Shane Halter. And the Stingers now have runners at first and second with nobody out. That'll bring up Brian Gordon, the right fielder. Gordon batting .264, 22 doubles, 3 triples, 19 homers, 61 runs batted him. 1 hit in 2 at-bats in last night's game. So 2 on, nobody out. Corner men pinching in for Edmonton. Brian shows bunt and takes a curveball outside at the knees. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Downs earlier this season threw the first no-hitter ever by a Trapper in Edmonton. 1-0 pitch. Gordon goes bunt again, and the breaking ball misses high. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. 7-inning no-hitter against Las Vegas. He struck out 3 and walked 1, walking Chin Feng Chen in the first inning. That was the second no-hitter overall in Edmonton history. The first was thrown at Vancouver by Aaron Small in August of 1996. 2-0 pitch on the way. No sign of a bunt there as the fastball's in at the knees. A strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike on Gordon. Pretty good looking shower to our southeast. Hopefully it'll stay down there, though. Harrison on the edge of the grass at third. Likewise, Ortiz over at first. Downs ready, the 2-1. Gordon bunts up the first base side, and it goes foul behind home plate. And the count is even at 2-2. So back to second goes Halter. Nieves retreats to first. 1-0 Edmonton here in the second on a sacrifice fly by Ryan Church. I want to say hello to all the Trapper fans that we know listen when the Trappers are down here and they're not broadcasting. They listen online. So hello to those of you at Edmonton. We'll see you 1 week from tonight at Telus Field. Start of a 6-game series over 5 days with a doubleheader next Thursday. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count on Gordon as Downs delivers. Swinging a tap foul on a breaking ball. That one headed down the stairwell, the Stingers dugout. So we'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. The infield double play depth. Now Downs ready. The 2-2. Low one outside. Ball 3. Fills the count on Gordon at 3-2. Zach Sorensen, the center fielder's due next. Wind still blowing in from left. Downs from the stretch. The glance towards second and the 3-2 home. Swing and a miss at a fastball. He struck him out. Fastball running into the left-hand batter, and that's out number 1. First strikeout for Downs. That'll bring up Zach Sorensen, the center fielder, batting .303. 13 doubles, 3 triples, 1 homer, 24 runs batted in. 1 for 5 with an RBI last night. Switch hitter batting from the right side against the lefty Downs. First pitch to Zach. Breaking ball low. Ball 1. 1-0 the count on Sorensen. And the Stingers will be at Edmonton next Wednesday night, Thursday night for the doubleheader. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. And then that'll be it. The 1-0 pitch, swing, and a miss at a fastball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield, shaded a bit towards right for Zach. Coats here at the ballpark, even some blankets. What happened to summer? The 1-1. Swing and a foul into the glove of the catcher Knorr for a strike, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two the count on Sorensen with thrower due next. Now Downs from the stretch ready. The 1-2. Swung on, popped up foul, and the wind will push this one well out of play all the way into the upper deck. Ball bouncing around all over the place. Looked like one of those Flicko chips on The Price is Right. 1-2 the count on Sorensen. 1-0 Trappers here in the bottom of the second. Downs ready, and again the 1-2 to Sorensen. Curveball ripped towards third. Up with it, Harris. He'll go to second for 1. The throw to first, not in time. A good takeout at second by Nieves on the second baseman Medrano. Prevents the double play. It's a fielder's choice, 5-4. 2 outs, and now runners at the corners with Halter advancing to third for Jake Thrower. Grounded out to the second baseman Medrano his first time up. So now the Stingers have the potential tying run 90 feet away. So Thrower at the plate. Digging in. Waiting as the left-hander Downs deals. Breaking ball low and inside. Ball 1 to the right-hand batter. Downs, including this year, 25 games started in the big leagues with the Cubs and the Expos. He's won 5 and lost 8. The 1-0 to Thrower. Curveball in at the knees for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield in and shaded around towards right for Jake, who played 51 games for Edmonton last year. Hit .224 for the Trappers. 2 homers, 15 runs batted in. Now Downs the 1-1. Thrower takes low and inside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count with Adam Riggs due next. And a 7 o'clock game time tomorrow. Stingers and the Trappers continue the series here. Now the 2-1 to Jake. Swung on and sliced down the right field line, but that ball's going to go foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It had the natural slice as well as the wind going against it. So now the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there is the threat of rain. Stingers in their first 11 years here at Franklin Covey Field have only had 3 rainouts in the month of August. and none in August since 1999. Now the 2-2. Runner goes at first base, Sorensen, and it's fouled back into one of the suites. And out. So the count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third base, Shane Halter. Zach Sorensen at first. Now Downs ready, and again the 2-2 pitch to thrower. Instead he steps off. Looking Sorensen back to the bag at first. Again, Zach leading the Stingers with 17 steals. He's been thrown out 4 times. 2-2 the count. Now Downs pitch. Swung out and ripped to left center field with a wind. Hold it up at will. Ryan Church racing back is there and makes the shoulder high catch to retire the side. That ball splits the gap and maybe leaves the yard on any other day, but right now, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the third. 1-0 Edmonton on ESPN 1230.
Connected, you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet, an amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my waist on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
There now exists a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective, that it boosts your metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. The one-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One-day diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
Connected Wireless is growing to better serve you with their new Provo Town Center store. Connected Wireless doesn't just sell one-of-a-kind wireless services like most wireless companies. Connected Wireless is your one-stop wireless source. They'll fix you up with the right plan and the right service from Sprint, AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Plus, Connected Wireless has all the latest and hard-to-find accessories. Connected Wireless will beat any deal, even internet deals. Call 205-FREE or look in the yellow pages to find one of 7 Connected Wireless locations. Get connected. Stay connected with Connected Wireless.
Now back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
All right, we go to the third inning, 1-0 in favor of Edmonton. And as always, the third inning is brought to you by the Jordan River Par 3. Jake Woods' first pitch to Anthony Medrano, outside ball 1. The best place to improve your short game is the Jordan River Par 3. You can play for just $6 a 9-hole round. The 1-0 to Medrano, strike. In under the letters on the outside half of the plate, and the count's even at 1-1. For tee times, call 533-4527 or go online at slc-golf.com. The 1-1 to Medrano, a strike on the outside corner at the knees, and it's 1-2. Medrano, Church, and Pascucci, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the Trapper order, due up. Against Jake Woods, the pitch on the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 called. Fastball in the inside corner at the knees. Medrano jackknifing to try to get out of the way, but the pitch never broke in. So 1 out. First strikeout for Woods in the ball game. That'll bring up Brian Church, who drove in the Edmonton run with a sacrifice fly in the first inning. It's also time to find out what else is happening under the lights tonight at the PCL as well as Major League Baseball. Brought to you by GE Lighting and the new Reveal light bulb. Check out the Reveal bulb at your locally owned Ace Hardware stores. Church lofts one in the air to left center field. Riggs and Sorensen coming in. Zach with the call and the catch. 4 out, number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Valentino Pascucci, who walked his first time up. This afternoon, Tacoma put the pressure on Portland by beating Fresno 4-3. Beck the winner, Foppert the loser. Pat Porters, Greg Dobbs go deep for the Rainiers. Craig Kuzmic homers for Fresno. He had a 2-run homer in the 9th, but that left the Grizzlies 1 run short. Pitch on the way, inside and off the foot of Pascucci. So he'll head on down to first base, and for Woods, that's the first batter that he has hit as a Stinger. And for Pascucci, that is the 7th time he's been hit this year, tops on the Trapper team. So 1 on, 2 out for Brendan Harris, who bounced into an inning-ending fielder's choice his first time up. At Memphis, in the first game of a doubleheader, Oklahoma scores 4 runs in the second and beats the Redbirds 4-1. Pete Socolow and Mike McDougall homer for the Redhawks. Nothing in yet on game 2. First pitch to Harris, into the dirt, blocked by the catcher Nieves, ball 1. In the 6th at Des Moines, Iowa trails Nashville 4-2. In the 3rd at Omaha, the Royals are on top of Albuquerque 3-1. Zephyrs and Sky Sox rained out in Colorado. So were the Rockies tonight. There's a breaking ball low and outside to the right-hand batter. 2-0 the count. Later on, Las Vegas is at Tucson. Portland is at Sacramento. 2-0 the count on Harris, but Pascucci at first after being hit in the foot by a pitch after the first 2 batters were retired. Now Woods ready. The 2-0 pitch to Harris. Swing and a grounder foul through the coach's box at third for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Tampa Bay batting in the bottom of the 9th, trailing Anaheim 6-1. Vladimir Guerrero with his 26th homer. First place Oakland, 2 games ahead of the Angels, tied with the Orioles 4-4 in the 7th at Baltimore. 2-1 pitch is lofted into left center field. The wind will hold this one up for Adam Riggs coming across to make the catch and retire the side. No runs, no hits, a hit batter, and 1 man left on base. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It remains Edmonton 1, the Stingers nothing on ESPN 1230. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 1-0 in favor of Edmonton. It'll be Adam Riggs, Casey Kotzman, and Andres Galarraga to face left-hander Scott Downs. Adam with a single to center field in the first to extend his hitting streak to 14 straight games. First pitch to Riggs from Downs, curveball low and inside, ball 1. As always, the 3rd inning brought to you by the Jordan River Par 3. For tee times, call 533-4527 or go online at slc-golf.com. A 1-0 pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, finishing up that scoreboard. I mentioned the A's and the Orioles tied at 4 in the 7th. Riggs swings, it's a ground ball towards the hole, backhanded it short by Torres, but he hangs onto it as he has no play, and Riggs is safe at first with an infield single. Hit number 4 for Salt Lake. And that'll bring up Casey Kotzman, who walked his first time up. Stingers have had their chances so far here in the early going. First and second, 1 out in the first, didn't score. First and second, and Nobody out in the second, but did not score. Now they have the leadoff single here in the third, and Kochman, the batter, takes high, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Arubio Durazo with a pair of home runs for the A's in that game. Top of the ninth at Minnesota, the Twins pounding the Yankees 7-2. 1-0 to Kochman, in at the knees. A fastball for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shannon Stewart, Jock Jones have homered for the Twins in that one. In the sixth at Chicago, the White Sox lead Detroit 6-2. Aaron Rowan with his 17th homer. The 1-1. Kochman takes a strike at the knees, 1-2. Bottom of the sixth at Arlington, Texas leading Cleveland 5-2. After 7 at Kansas City, the Mariners lead the Royals 2-1. Gilbert Cabrera with his 4th home run for Seattle. The 1-2 pitch to Kochman. Fastball lined into left center field, a base hit. Watson races over to cut it off. Taking the turn at second is Riggs, and he'll go to third. And the Stingers have runners at the corners with nobody out. So Kochman drilling that single. And the Stingers are in business once again. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at first. Here's Andres Galarraga. Fly to center field his first time up. At Fenway, the Red Sox defeated Toronto tonight 6-4. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Galarraga swings and he pops it up. Behind first base, the second baseman Medrano, a long run, the wind pushing it away to the Stingers bullpen. But he makes the catch and then throws it quickly on one hop to the plate. Galarraga fouls out, and there's one away here in the third. Brings up Dallas McPherson, who grounded out to second, his first time up. Giants and Expos appear to be on their way to splitting a doubleheader. Montreal winning this afternoon's first game by a score of 6-2, but the Giants lead the nightcap 13-3. Barry Bonds with his 34th home run of the season. And I believe that's number 692 in his career. In the eighth at Philadelphia, the Phillies have rallied to take an 8-7 lead on the Astros. Bird and Polanco have homered for the Phillies. Downs ready, the pitch. Swung on line, right center field. Pascucci has to play it on a hop, a base hit. Here comes Riggs in from third to score. On to second base goes Kochman. It's an RBI single for Dallas, and it's a 1-1 ball game here at Franklin Covey Field. McPherson with his 46th run batted in. So now runners at first and second base. 1 out. Here's Shane Halter, who singled to center, his first time at that. Now the Stingers have tied it and have a chance to take the lead. Halter swings and chops it foul up the third base side for strike 1. 7th inning at Milwaukee. The Brewers trailed the Cubs 4-3. Derek Lee with his 25th home run for Chicago. Russell Branyan is 5th for the Brewers. After 5.5 at St. Louis, Cincinnati's out in front of the Cardinals 5-2. Willie Mo Pena with his 22nd home run for the Reds. Scott Rowland his 29th for St. Louis. Downs ready, the 0-1. Halter takes a strike and it's 0-2. After 1 in Phoenix, no score between the Pirates and the Diamondbacks. Later on, Atlanta at San Diego, Florida at Los Angeles, and again the Mets and Rockies were postponed in Denver. 0-2 on Halter as Scott Downs deals. Fastball foul back into the screen. The count remains 0-2. A 1-1 game here in the bottom of the third. Now Downs looking in. The pitch. Breaking ball outside. 1-2, the count on Halter. Stingers with 6 hits and Edmonton with 3. Now Downs ready, the 1-2. Fastball outside at the knees. Ball 2. 2-2 the count on Halter. Kochman, the runner at second base, checking the outfield defense behind him, see where they're going to be in case he needs to break for the plate. Now the 2-2. Up high, ball 3, 3-2 the count. So it's a full boat now for Shane Halter, 3-2, with 2 on and 1 out. Not only is he checking their depth to see if there's a chance to score from second on a single, but whether or not the outfield has a chance to make a catch on a particular ball. 3-2 the count on Halter. The runners don't go. The curveball is popped up into center field. Watson drifting back. Now coming in to make the catch, and the runners will hold at first and second base. So 2 down, and it's up to Will Nieves, who lined a single to left field his first time up. Nieves now with 6 hits and 12 at-bats, a .500 average against Edmonton. And tomorrow night, it'll be right-hander Chris Butchek going for his 9th win against southpaw Jeremy Robertson. For Edmonton, the series concludes Friday with Scott Dunn for the Stingers against Wilton Chavez for the Trappers. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch. Nieves takes low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Trappers took the lead 1-0 on a first-inning sacrifice fly by Ryan Church. Here in the third, the Stingers have tied it on Dallas McPherson's RBI single. His 7th run batted in the 2 games of the series. The 1-0. Line towards right, but Pascucci going back, still going back. Reaches up at the last moment and hauls it in. Stretching out all of that 6'6" frame to make the running catch. And that's our Anything's Possible defensive play of the game, brought to you by the Gus Paulus Auto Group. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 runners left on base. We go to the 4th. Stingers 1, Edmonton 1 on ESPN 1230.
KJQS Murray, Salt Lake City. This is ESPN Radio AM 1230. The worldwide leader in sports. A Citadel Broadcasting station.
Golf pros agree. To lower your score, improve your short game. The best course for that is the Jordan River Par 3, located at 1200 North Redwood Road. The Jordan River Par 3 golf course is just minutes from downtown and playable in about an hour. It's the best place to develop your short iron, chipping, and putting skills. And it's just $6 for 9 holes. It's the best golf value around. Small groups and church outings are welcome with fantastic group discounts available. For tee times, call 533-4527. That's 533-4527 or visit slc-golf.com.
Home equity loans are easy to get at Mountain America Credit Union. Easier, perhaps, than deciding what to do with the money.
We could get a deck and a hot tub.
Remodel the bathroom and a jetted tub.
Once you make up your mind, you'll pay no appraisal fees, no origination fees, no closing costs, and no annual fees at Mountain America.
A snowmobile.
Try a snow blower.
While you're deciding what to do with the money, call or visit Mountain America Credit Union or log on to
I think we're behind the commercial break because there are no commercials in the last half-inning break.
Widescreen TV.
How about storm windows with screens?
At Mountain America Credit Union, we make getting home equity loans easy. So get approved.
An ATV.
A riding lawnmower.
Unfortunately, we're no help at all when it comes to deciding what to do with the money.
Oh, come on, lighten up. Okay, let's get a fishing boat.
Oh, you want water? We'll take a cruise.
Mountain America Credit Union, member NCUA and equal opportunity lender.
Now back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
All right, we go to the top of the 4th inning. It's Edmonton 1 and Salt Lake 1. Rick Short, Luis Ortiz, and Randy Nord. You up to face left-hander Jake Woods. Short single to left field his first time up. And the breaking ball is low and inside for ball 1. 1-0 the count on Short, who now has 4 hits and 5 at-bats in this series. Now Woods ready to pitch. Short swings and smashes one to third off the glove of McPherson going to his left. And into left field, let's see how they roll it. A hard hit ball. McPherson going to his left. Got it. The heel of his glove on it, but it caromed off his glove and out into left field. So 1 on, nobody out for Luis Ortiz, who flied out to right. His first time up So the infield now at double play depth. And it has been ruled a hit. The pitch swung on, pop foul, first base side. Kotzman a long run, but the wind's going to take this one about 5 rows back. 1 strike the count. Time now to check out the standings, brought to you by your local Associated Food Stores, featuring Western family brands. Only the best will do for you at Associated Food Stores. Portland leads Tacoma by a half game. Actually, it's a dead heat right now, with the Rainiers having already won today. Edmonton 8.5 back. The Stingers 23.5 out. The 0-1 pitch to Ortiz, inside and low. A ball 1-1 to the right-hand batter. In the South, Sacramento leads Tucson by 7.5. In the East, Oklahoma has a 7-game lead over second place Memphis. The Redbirds trying to make a run at the Red Hawks. The pitch swung on, that's crushed to center field. Sorensen going back now has to stop as the wind knocks it down, and he makes the catch for the out. Short has to retrace his steps past second base and hustles to first. Back in time. Again on another night, that ball is long gone, but the wind held it in. So 1 away, that'll bring up Randy Knorr, who singled to right his first time up. Iowa in the Central leads Colorado Springs by 7. So the North Division, the only close race right now, with just a little under 3 weeks to go. 1 out, 1 on. Now Woods ready to pitch. Fastball strike on the inside corner above the knees. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Infield for the Stingers, a double play depth for Knorr. As Woods glances towards first, the 0-1. Swinging a chopper to third. McPherson's got it. To second, that's 1. Thrower's really to first, that's 2. 5-4-3 around the horn double play to end the inning here in the 4th. And that is another $5 to the United Way, courtesy of the Taco Maker. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Stingers 1, Edmonton 1 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
2 of the fastest growing crimes in Utah are fraud and forgery. Don't be a victim. Have sensitive and confidential documents disposed of safely at Certified Shred. With Certified Shred, you can have your items shredded on site with their state-of-the-art mobile shredding truck, or you can let their secured personnel do it off-site. To contact the bonded and insured professionals at Certified Shred, call 972-4748. They've been handling the removal of sensitive documents for over 5 years, so they know what they're doing. Certified Shred, 972-4748. When's the last time you got a bonus? Just like that. Well, the $2,000 bonus is waiting for you at Stedman's Recreation in Tooele, because between now and the end of August, you can get $2,000 in bonus bucks for the purchase of a 2003 Honda VTZ 1800 motorcycle. You can use your bonus bucks on any accessories, on riding gear, or even a down payment. And right now, you can ride off with a Honda VTX 1800 motorcycle with 3.9% fixed APR for up to 3 years and 0 down payment upon approved credit through American Honda Finance Corporation. So head on down to Stedman's Recreation at 916 North Main in Tooele and use your $2,000 in bonus bucks on parts or accessories. With your new gear, you're going to be cruising the boulevard in style. Bonus bucks offer good through August 31st, 2004. Financing available to qualified buyers through July 31st, 2004. Payment example, 36 monthly payments of $29.48 for each $1,000 finance. Other restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
When you go to the bottom of the 4th inning, it's a 1-1 ball game. Stingers have out-hit the Trappers 6-4. It'll be Brian Gordon, Zach Sorensen, and Jake Thrower. The 8-9-1 hitters do up to face lefty Scott Downs. Tampa Bay scored 3 runs in the 9th, but the Angels hold on to defeat Tampa Bay 6-4. Now the first pitch to Brian Gordon. Breaking ball, waved at and missed. A strike 0-1. Gordon struck out swinging his first time up. Oakland now leads Baltimore 5-4 in the 8th. The Rangers are leading their game right now 5-2 in the 7th. Breaking ball outside, 1-1. Indians in danger of losing 4 in a row after they had pulled to within a game of the Twins in the American League Central. The 1-1 pitch to Gordon. Fastball strike on the outside corner at the knees. 0-1-2. A 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The pitch. Curve ball low and outside. A ball, 1-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Time now to find out who's hot and who's cold at the PCL. Brought to you by your Bryant Heating and Cooling dealers. Keep cool this summer and warm next winter. Visit any of your Utah area Bryant Heating and Cooling dealers. 2-2 pitch to the fastball, letter high, strike 3 called. Gordon thought it was high, but instead he is caught looking. Second strikeout for Downs, and there's 1 away here in the 4th. Brings up Zach Sorensen, who reached on the fielder's choice his first time up. On the hot side, again, Adam Riggs with a 14-game hitting streak. Anthony Medrano has a 13-gamer coming into this one. He's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Sorensen takes high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Take a look at who's hot, who's not as far as the teams are concerned after this. Strike on the inside corner at the knees, 1-1. Again, Memphis has won 6 in a row. Tacoma's won 3 straight. Here's a pitch. Sorensen lifting it in the air down the right field line towards the corner. Pascucci gives chase, has room in foul ground to make the catch for the out. Thought the wind might take that one out of play, but it stays in play but foul, but enough room for Pascucci to make the catch for out number 2. To the top of the order, Jake Thrower, 0 for 2, fly to left field his last time up. On the cold side, you've got Nashville, which has lost 8 of 10. And that's it. Everybody else has won at least 4 of their last 10. First pitch to Thrower. Breaking ball low and outside for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for Edmonton. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Stingers. Now the pitch. Breaking ball in at the knees is strike 1-1. Dave Doster of the Fresno Grizzlies named the top player of the month in the Pacific Coast League. Hitting .373 for the month of July. There's a fastball strike on the outside corner under the belt, 1-2. At the month saw part of Doster's 32-game hitting streak, the longest in organized baseball this year. Also a Fresno Grizzlies record. There's a smash foul through the coach's box at third, easily surpassing the old Grizzly record set in their first season in 1998 by Wilson Delgado, who had a 19-game streak. Second time in Doster's career that he's won a AAA award like that. Here's a swing and a ground ball, fair inside the bag at first and down the right field line. Pascucci was shaded that way, so he'll hold Thrower to a single. And so Jacob Ord at first with a 2-out hit. For the Stingers, their 7th hit. So 1 on, 2 out for Adam Riggs, who's 2 for 2 with a run scored. Doster was also the top player of the month award winner in August of '97 with Scranton of the International League. Runner at first, 2 outs. Downs with a toss to first, sending Thrower back. Jake 4 out of 6 in the stolen base department this year. Stingers 1, Edmonton 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Downs ready, the pitch. Swinging a foul. That one back off the facing of the root. And right through the hands of a man on the upper deck. And then the ball bounces off the lower deck and gives him another chance. But he whiffed on that one as well. And the fans are all on his case. Just kind of slinking back into his chair, trying to hide. No balls, 1 strike the count. Downs pitch. Swinging a fastball and a foul. Back into the screen, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. On right-handed hitting, Adam Riggs. Downs ready, the pitch. Curveball, punch to the right side. Medrano on the roll has it. Sidearms it to first, and that'll do it for the Stingers in the 4th. No runs, 1 hit. And one runner left on base. The Stingers have stranded 7 base runners over the course of the first 4 innings. We go to the 5th. It's Edmonton 1, the Stingers 1 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers. ESPN 1230 AM.
Starting for your locally owned grocery store, Andy Goodwill.
Regarded as the top customer service clerk in the country, Andy Goodwill is a first-team all-star selection as a provider of only the best service to shoppers at any of the associated food stores, including Acres, Peterson's, Macy's, and others across the Wasatch Front. As region MVP, Goodwill set records for happy customers, satisfied shoppers, and stunning smiles. Goodwill chose associated food stores because of its commitment to customer service and the impressive reputation of Western Family Products. For your family, only the best.
Mortgage rates have gone up. Hi, this is Scott Borster with Alta Mortgage Group. Mortgage rates have increased recently, so at Alta Mortgage Group, we've created a new program which offers a rock-bottom fixed interest rate for up to 7 years that is flexible enough to allow you to pay a normal payment based on 10, 15, 20, or 30-year mortgage payments. Or just take a breather and just pay the interest rate you choose. This program sometimes cuts your mortgage payment in half. These rates are so low you'll have to call 628-9400 for a quote. We can also correct inaccurate credit scores that are making you pay higher interest rates on your loans. This problem of inaccurate credit scores is costing consumers millions of dollars per year. Let us help you today. We can help you correct these credit problems. Call 628-9400. That's 628-9400. Or visit us on the web at altamortgagegroup.com. We are here to help you.
First time up, and he takes a fastball high, ball 1. Stingers 1, Trappers 1 here in the 5th. Lefty against lefty here as Woods delivers the 1-0. Fastball in at the knees, a strike 1-1. Our 5th inning, middle of the game reset of the Stingers defensive alignment, courtesy of the phone directories company. Adam Riggs, Zach Sorensen, Brian Gordon in left, center, and right. We'll give you the infield after the 1-1 pitch to Watson. Fastball line past McPherson down the left field line. Riggs over to cut it off and hold Watson to a single. Good effort by Riggs to get to that ball in a hurry. So hit number 5 for the Trappers, as for the second straight inning now, they get their leadoff man on base. Stingers with Dallas McPherson at third, Shane Halter at short, Jake Thrower at second, Casey Kotzman at first. A battery of Jake Woods pitching and Will Nieves catching. He's Torres the batter. He's doubled and grounded out at 2 plate appearances. Woods offering, and it's bunted third base side at Dandy. Woods was unable to make the bare hand pickup. Everybody is safe. And I don't think that he would have gotten his Torres at first, even if he had picked up the ball cleanly. That was a well-placed bunt, and his Torres has great speed. So now the Trappers, looking to break the 1-all tie, have runners at first and second base with nobody out. And the batter will be Anthony Medrano, who's bounced to short and taken a called third strike. So it is a hit, the 6th for the Trappers. First baseman Kotzman in for a word with Woods. So trouble brewing here in the top of the 5th inning for Edmonton. McPherson already in on the grass at third. Kotzman creeping in at first. Woods delivers a strike, 0-1. A breaking ball. Medrano did not offer at it, so it's no balls and 1 strike. All kinds of movement on the infield. Casey Kotzman looking towards the dugout for what they want to do. Will the wheel play beyond or not? We'll see. Outfield really cheating in, particularly Sorensen in center. Again, the corners pinching in. Woods the 0-1. Bunted tip by Medrano, a fair ball. McPherson charges, gloves, throws. and it hits the runner. Breaking home from third, Watson will score, and the Trappers take a 2-1 lead. Now nobody covering third, so the runner, is Turris, goes to third. And so now it is a 2-1 Trapper lead, and they have runners at the corners and nobody out. That throw by McPherson hitting the batter Medrano as he was going up the line. And the ball hitting Medrano off his hip, deflected into right field, so that allowed Watson to score. That will be a throwing error on the third baseman McPherson. So now runners at the corners. With nobody out, the pitch. Fastball high, ball one. That's going to be ruled as sacrifice and a throwing error. No hit for Medrano. No RBI either, and it's 2-1 Edmonton. 1 ball to count on Ryan Church. Pitch, a breaking ball low, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Church drove in a run with a sacrifice fly in the first. He flied out to center field again in the third. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. Swinging a high bouncer, right side, will score the run. Thrower has it in short right, throws to first for the out. Church gets the RBI as Turris scores. And it's now a 3-1 ball game. A run that should not have scored there as Turris went to second on the bunt by Medrano, but nobody covered third after McPherson came in to make the bare hand pickup and throw, and so Turris walked into third base. But now it is a 3-1 Edmonton lead with Medrano at second base and 1 out for Church's second RBI of the game. Here's Valentino Pascucci, who's batted twice but does not have an official at bat as he's walked and has been hit in the foot by a pitch. Fastball inside at the belt, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 3-1 Edmonton here in the 5th. Now Woods ready. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner at the knees. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield back, the outfield shaded towards right for Pascucci. Woods ready, the glance towards second, the 1-1 home. And that one is a fastball in at the knees, a strike 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Now Woods ready. The pitch. Breaking ball into the dirt. Through the legs of Nieves, and on the third goes Medrano. Counts even at 2 and 2. Probably a wild pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt that, in hockey terminology, went through the 5-hole right between the legs of Nieves back to the screen. A ball that will 99 out of 100 times will be able to block. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count on Pascucci. And it is a wild pitch. Delivery on the 2-2, grounded through the middle into center field, a base hit. In to score Medrano on the RBI single by Pascucci. His 79th run batted into the year for Edmonton as they take a 4-1 lead. That run is unearned. Now here's Brandon Harris, who's 0 for 2. Fly to left field his last time up. So a 3 spot for the Trappers here in the 5th. Woods ready. The pitch on the way. Double play. Ball to short. Up with it, Halter. He'll step on second for 1. And throw to first for the inning-ending double play. Second double play turned by the Stingers in the ball game. And with that double play, another $5 goes to the United Way, courtesy of the Taco Maker. 3 runs scored. 2 of them earned on 3 hits. 1 error and nobody left on the base path. We go to the halfway point of the scheduled 9 round. The Edmonton hitting 4-1 on ESPN. ESPN 1230.
Stop what you're doing and listen up. This is Corey Benson from Stockton to Malone Honda. This weekend, starting Thursday morning at 9:15, we're having the most amazing sale event I have ever done. It is buy one car, get one car free. That's right, you heard me right. Starting at 9:15 Thursday, come on down. We make you an amazing deal on any new Honda, any pre-owned vehicle, and you get a free car. This isn't a toy car. This is a real car. They all run great. They range in value from $800 to $3,800. All these cars will be sold as is after you get your exceptional deal on any new Honda or any used vehicle. This is only at one place, Stockton to Malone Honda, in the Sandy Auto Mall, off the 106 South exit. It'll go till Saturday at midnight. Just hop on I-15, get off on the 106 South exit or right off the freeway, Stockton to Malone Honda, this weekend.
Why are we turning here?
To look at used cars.
I thought we were going to Gus Paulus.
We are.
Gus is in West Valley City. This is Jordan Landing.
Right.
Did I miss something?
He's growing.
Who's growing?
Gus.
Growing? At his age? Imagine that. No more short jokes, no more booster seats at restaurants, no more ads with half a head.
Huh?
Oh, man, Gus is finally growing. And if he can grow, maybe we can all grow.
Oh.
This is a sign. It gives the world new hope.
Honey.
It's a miracle.
His dealership is growing.
What?
They've expanded. This is their new used car lot.
Oh. Well, that's kind of miraculous, isn't it?
If you say so.
I do.
Gus may not be getting any taller, but with a new dealership at Jordan Landing, his service and selection keeps getting better.
Hey, I wonder if I'm still growing.
I wonder.
Want to measure me when we get home?
I'm not sure you're coming home.
Aw.
The Gus Paulus Auto Group. With Gus, anything is possible.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
One strike the count. Swinging, he hits a high chopper to first. Ortiz has it and takes it 5 steps to the bag for the out. So one away. Kotzman retired for the first time tonight. 4-1 now, the score in favor of the Edmonton Trappers. Here's Andres Galarraga, who's flying to center field. And is fouled out to the second baseman, Medrano. So one out, nobody on base. The first pitch to the big cat is driven in the air to right center field. Going back past Gucci. It's up there, and it's gone. Andres Galarraga with his second home run in as many games and his third as a Stinger. And it's now Edmonton 4 and Salt Lake 2. And the fans love it here at Franklin Cuddy Field. Now here's Dallas McPherson, who singled in a run, his last time up. So the Stingers now back to within 2 at 4-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. One strike on McPherson. Breaking ball low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The pitch. Fastball a little bit low. The count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Now the pitch. Strike in at the knees, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Went to the count on the left-hand batter. The pitch. Little bit outside at the knees. Ball 3. Fills the count at 3-2. Our 5th inning, middle of the game reset of the Edmonton defensive alignment, brought to you by the Phone Directories Company. After the 3-2 pitch, and McPherson rips it into right field, a base hit. Played on the third, hop bypass Gucci, and the red-hot Dallas McPherson has his second hit of the ball game. That'll bring up Shane Halter, who singled and fly to center. Edmonton with Ryan Church in left, Brandon Watson in center, and Valentino Pascucci is in right. Brendan Harris at third. High Series Tourist at short. There's a strike called, 0-1. Anthony Medrano at second and Luis Ortiz at first. The battery of Scott Towns pitching and Randy Knorr catching. 4-2 ball game. The pitch. Strike of these, and it's quickly 0-2. McPherson, the runner at first with one out. Now Downs ready, the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball. He struck him out. That is the third strikeout for Downs, and there's 2 down here in the fifth. That home run, by the way, by by Galarraga. Another Mountain America home equity home run. Finance your home equity or construction loan today with Mountain America Credit Union. So here's Nieves. The runner at first base, 2 out. There goes the runner. The pitch is low. The throw is high, and McPherson is still out at second base on a close play. Caught stealing 2-4 to end the inning, but the Stingers get a run on the home run by Galarraga. 2 hits and nobody left on. We go to the 6th. It's Edmonton 4, the Stingers 2 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Right now, Larry H. Miller's Big Toyota City is giving you exactly what you want. The best prices, the best service, and the best selection on new Toyotas and certified used vehicles. Our goal is to sell more Toyotas than any other dealership in Utah. To be number one, Larry H. Miller's Big Toyota City is slashing prices on every new and used vehicle in stock. Here's manager Joe Smith to tell you more.
94 Ford Probe outdoor price, $1,326. 94 extra cab pickup blue while it lasts, only $2,881. 93 Jeep Wrangler 4x4 hardtop, ready for anything, $4,811. Looking for new? How about a new Scion XA for only $209 per month with 0 down? That's right, 05 Scion XA, $209 per month with 0 down.
That's exactly right, Joe. Get to Larry H. Miller's Big Toyota City today at 5800 South State Street on Murray Auto Row, or call them the Toyota City hotline, 264-DEAL. Remember, when we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe. Only at Larry H. Miller's Big Toyota City on Murray Auto Row.
Payments based on 72-month purchase plus tax, title, license, and fees.
So, when's the last time you got a bonus? Well, now you can get $2,000 in bonus bucks when you buy a 2003 Honda VTX 1800 motorcycle. Yeah, use your bonus bucks on any accessories, on riding gear, or even a down payment. You can also take advantage of great low financing. So head on down to Stedman's Recreation at 916 North Main in Tooele today for your bonus bucks, and you can cruise the boulevard in style. Bonus bucks offer good through August 31st, 2004. Other restrictions apply. See these details.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
4-2 Rick Short, Luis Ortiz, Randy Knorr. The 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up in the Edmonton order to face left-hander Jake Wood. Rick Short, 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. He now has 5 hits and 6 at-bats in this series. Swings and misses at a fastball, strike 1. As the wind continues to howl, it's picked up again here at the ballpark. Now the wind by Woods in the 0-1. Started after it, held up as the curveball missed low. That evens the count at 1-1. It's also time to find out what else is happening under the lights tonight at the PCL and Major League Baseball. Brought to you by GE Lighting and the new Reveal light bulb. Check out the Reveal bulb at your locally owned Ace Hardware store. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Short. The pitch, a fastball inside above the knees, ball 2. Again this afternoon, Tacoma defeated Fresno 4-3. Oklahoma won game 1 of their twilighter at Memphis 4-1. They lead the nightcap 2-0 after 1. As Short takes high for a ball, 3-1. At Des Moines, Iowa trails Nashville 4-2. In the 8th at Omaha, the Royals are pounding Albuquerque 9-4. New Orleans at Colorado Springs raid out. Then a rain delay at Tucson. The Sidewinders in Las Vegas. In the swing and a foul at the third base side. 3-2 the count. Portland and Sacramento tied 1-1 after 1. Last night, the Las Vegas-Tucson game was an hour late starting because Las Vegas's original flight from Fresno connecting down to Tucson was canceled due to mechanical failure. 3-2 payoff pitch to short is pop foul. First base side out of play. So we'll do it again at 3-2. In the American League, Baltimore batting in the bottom of the ninth, trailing Oakland 5-4. Angels would love to see an Orioles rally. The 3-2 again to short. Fastball outside, and he walked him. That's the second walk issued by Woods. And it brings up Luis Ortiz. He's flied out twice, once to right and once to center. In that Oakland 5-4 lead, Arubio Durazo has hit 3 home runs, including the go-ahead run at the 8th inning. Pitch to Ortiz. A fastball high and tight to the right-hand batter. Ball 1. After 7.5 in Chicago, Aaron Rowan's hit a pair of homers, and the White Sox lead Detroit 9-2. Texas still leads Cleveland 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Hank Blalock with a couple of home runs for the Rangers. Pitch to Ortiz, a fastball high, ball 2. All of a sudden, Woods having trouble with his control, and now Will Nieves, the catcher, goes out to have a word with Woods. Former Buzz third baseman Casey Blake homered for the Indians tonight, his 21st. Angels defeated Tampa Bay 6-4. Bartolo Colon raises his record to 12-9. Mark Hendrickson, the former Sacramento King, takes the loss. He's 8-12. Now Woods the 2-0. Ortiz takes a strike at the knee. He's a breaking ball. 2-1. Vladimir Guerrero with his 26th home run. For the Angels, Twins pound the Yankees 7-2. Santana over Mussina. Boston top Toronto 6-4. 2-1 to Ortiz. A fastball up and into the right-hand batter. It's 3-1. Activity in the Stingers bullpen is right-hander. I believe that's Brandon Emanuel throwing in the bullpen. Kansas City rallied with 2 runs in the 8th. On a home run by former Taylorsville star John Buck to beat Seattle 3-2. Now the 3-1 to Ortiz. Runner goes. Pitch low and outside. Ball 4. And so back-to-back walks issued by Woods to open up the 6th inning. And that'll bring a visit to the mound by pitching coach Rich Bombard. And that's his first visit to the mound that he has worn a coat in a long time. Shows you what kind of a weather situation we have here tonight. Cool and windy, but fortunately no longer damp. But it really never did get that wet. So here's Randy Knorr, single to right, and grounded into a 5-4 3-inning double play his last time up. In the 9th at Milwaukee, the Cubs and the Brewers are tied 5-5 as Russell Branyan's hit a couple of home runs to bring Milwaukee back. Bottom of the 8th at St. Louis, Cardinals trail the Reds 5-2. Pittsburgh 3, Arizona 1. Pirates batting in the top of the 4th at Phoenix. After an inning and a half in San Diego, the Padres lead the Braves 1-0 as the first baseman Kochman comes over to have a word with Woods. Sean Green homered in the 2nd. Dodgers 1, Marlins 0 after 2 in L.A. Montreal and San Francisco split a doubleheader. The Expos won the first game 6-2, while the Giants took the nightcap 14-4. Now the first pitch to Knorr with the corners pitching in. No sign of a bunt. The pitch low and inside. Ball 1. All of a sudden, Woods' radar to home plate is off kilter. Astros rally with 2 in the 8th. They beat Phillies 9-8. And the Rockies and Mets were postponed tonight to rain in Denver. Now the 1-0 to Knorr. Inside at the knees. Ball 2. Woods has walked 2 batters in a row and is now behind 2-0 on Knorr. That's a final now. Oakland beat Baltimore 5-4, so the Angels stay 2 games in back of the 8th. Now the 2-0 pitch. Strike to the knees, 2-1. Rangers need a win to stay a half game back of Oakland. And right now Texas leads Cleveland 5-2 in the 8th. 2 balls, 1 strike on Knorr. The pitch. Swinging a tap foul. That one into the crowd behind the third base dugout. The count's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Edmonton. 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Stingers. Now Woods ready, the 2-2. Strike 3 called, a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate at the knees. Big strikeout for Woods, just his second of the ball game. Both times the hitter's been caught looking. Now here's Brandon Watson, the center fielder, who singled the leadoff last inning and came around to score the tie-breaking run. First of 3 plated by the Trappers in the inning. Mark Moeller, the winner for Oakland tonight. He's now 16-4 as the A's came back from a 4-0 deficit. Pitch to Watson. Fastball high, ball 1. Runners at first and second base. 1 out. Edmonton batting and leading 4-2. Speaking of scores, preliminary round action continues in baseball at the Olympics as the pitch is fouled back for a strike, 1-1. That must have been a nice catch by one of the people over here in Suite 15. Australia beat Japan 9-4 today. Former big leaguer Dave Nilsson 3 for 5 with a home run for the Aussies. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and lined to center field, a base hit. Here comes short around third. Sorensen comes up throwing to the plate, offline. Up the first base side, it's an RBI single for Brandon Watson. And the Trappers are back out in front by 3 at 5-2. Watson driving in his 37th run, so the walks come back to haunt Woods for at least 1 run. And now here's my series tourist, and that's going to be all for Mike Brumley. As far as his leaving Woods in there is concerned, as Mike comes out of the first base dugout. It's time now for a Connected Wireless call to the bullpen. Get connected, stay connected with Connected Wireless. Call 205-FREE for the location nearest you. So that's all for Woods. We'll give you the numbers on Brandon Emanuel when we come back after this on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
If you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet, an amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my waist on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
There now exists a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective, that it boosts your metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. The one-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One-day diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the Green Monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is key is in cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where Dent Pro Colors comes along. Dent Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DENT-PRO. That's 877-DENT-PRO. Dent Pro Colors, automotive excellence.
My series Torres, who takes low, ball 1. Torres will turn around and bat left-handed now against the right-hander Emanuel. He's Torres 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. The 1-ball pitch him away from Emanuel. Breaking ball low, ball 2 for Emanuel. This will be his 32nd appearance of the year, his 25th out of the bullpen. Brandon has won 2 and lost 8 with 2 saves and a 6.46 earned run average. PCL batting 32 against Emanuel as the 2-0 pitch comes home. strike. A breaking ball in at base, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Edmonton now ahead by 3 again at 5-2 as the 2-1 comes home. Low and outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count, and a wide one here with load the bases. Again, the 2 runners on base, the responsibility of Woods, so he cannot close the books on his line. Now Emmanuel stares in, gets his sign, the 3-1 to his tourists. Swung on and lifted foul over the roof to the left of home plate and on the 13th south. And that fills the count at 3-2. Anthony Medrano on deck. Infield, double play depth. The outfield shaded towards left. As Emmanuel delivers the 3-2 payoff pitch, the runners hold, and the pitch is swung on and missed, and the bat winds up in the 4th row past the first base dugout as his tourist strikes out swinging. That one past the first base dugout into the 4th row. One of the longest bat throws we've seen. And now 2 outs, and the batter is Anthony Medrano, 0 for 2. Reached on a throwing error by McPherson on a sacrifice bunt in the 5th inning. First pitch to Medrano. Strike threes, 0-1. Medrano still looking for a hit to extend his streak to 14 games. Now Emmanuel ready, the 0-1. Started after it. Did he go around? No. It's first base umpire Greg Chitton. The count's even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Emmanuel making his 4th appearance against Edmonton this year. He's 0-1 with an ERA over 8 against the Trappers. And despite the loss yesterday, Trappers still hitting as a team an even .400 against the Stingers coming into today. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back over the roof and out of play. 1-2 the count. Top of the 6th inning. Edmonton 1 in the 1st, 3 in the 5th, 1 here in the 6th. Stingers 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th. The 1 in the 5th coming out a home run by Andres Galarraga. The 1-2 to Medrano. Swinging a grounder to 3rd. McPherson's got it. He'll take it 3 steps to the bag for the force out on Ortiz. And that retires the side. 1 run scored for the Trappers on 1 hit. No errors. They lead 2. And so after 5 1/2 innings in play, it's Edmonton 5 and Stingers 2 on ESPN 1230.
Mortgage rates have gone up. Hi, this is Scott Borstra with Alta Mortgage Group. Mortgage rates have increased recently, so at Alta Mortgage Group, we've created a new program which offers a rock-bottom fixed interest rate for up to 7 years that is flexible enough to allow you to pay a normal payment based on 10, 15, 20, or 30-year mortgage payments. Or just take a breather and just pay the interest rate you choose. This program sometimes cuts your mortgage payment in half. These rates are so low you'll have to call 628-9400 for a quote. We can also correct inaccurate credit scores that are making you pay higher interest rates on your loans. This problem of inaccurate credit scores is costing consumers millions of dollars per year. Let us help you today. We can help you correct these credit problems. Call 628-9400. That's 628-9400. Or visit us on the web at altamortgagegroup.com. We are here to help you.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Stingers now trailing by 3 at 5-2. It'll be Will Diaz, Brian Gordon, and Zach Sorensen due up to face left-hander Scott Downs. Finishing up our recap of the Olympics, Australia beat Japan, as we mentioned, 9-4. Phil Stockman started for Australia, former PCLer. Graham Lloyd, Chip Williams saw action. Cuba defeated Taipei 10-2. The Las Vegas 51's Chin Peng Chen went 2 for 4 with a double and a run batted in for Taipei. The Netherlands beat Italy 10-4. James Bucheri, former Coma Rainier. There's a pitch high for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 4 with 2 runs batted in for the Italians. For the Netherlands, the Beavers' Eugene Kingsale 2 for 5 with 2 runs batted in. A 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1-1. Or at least former Beaver and Rainier. Ivan Coffey, former Iowa Cub, 1 for 4 with an RBI. And another former PCLer, Ralph Milliard, 0 for 3 with 2 walks for the Netherlands. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count on Nieves as Downs deals. Swung on and a deep drive to left. Will the wind hold it up? Church going back. It's up there, and it's gone. A home run into the teeth of the wind by Will Nieves, his 10th of the year, and it's now a 5-3 game. 47th run batted in for Nieves, and that's another Mountain America home equity home run. Second of the night for the Stingers. Downs has now surrendered 14 this year. So now the Stingers back to within 2. Here's Brian Gordon, who's been up twice, and he has struck out twice, once swinging and once looking. There's a shot up the middle, past the diving Medrano into center field, a base hit. So now the Stingers will have the tying run coming to the plate. So here's Sorensen now, 0 for 2, flying out to Pascucci in foul territory. Down the right field line his last time up. Canada shut out Greece today, 2-0. Former big leaguer Paul Spolcharik got the win for Canada. There's a pitch, line in the air to right. Pascucci going back. It's up there, and it's gone. A 2-run homer for Zach Sorensen. The game is tied at 5. That for Sorensen is his 2nd home run this year. A rope to right. And now the Stingers have come back to tie it here in the 6th. A homer by Nieves, a single by Gordon, and a 2-run blast for Sorensen. And a long walk to the mound for pitching coach Charlie Corbell for Edmonton. So the game all even at 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And still nobody out. The batter will be Jake Thrower, who's 1 for 3. Single to right his last time up. Well, the Stingers flex their muscle here in the 6th. All even now. And that takes Jake Woods off the hook. Now here's Jake Thrower, 1 for 3, as we mentioned. Now the line by Downs, the pitch to Thrower, bunted third base side. It's hugging the line, but it's going to hit the lip of the grass and go foul. About 3/4 of the way down the line from home plate. 1 strike, the count on Thrower. In that Canada win over Greece today, former Stinger Jeff Guile 1 for 4. He's hit safely in all 4 games for Team Canada. Former Buzz outfielder Ryan Radmanovich went 1 for 4. Former Memphis Redbirds Stubby Clapp 0 for 4. Danny Clausen, who used to be with the Tucson Sidewinders, he's 0 for 4. In the ball game. Former Oklahoma Redhawk Aaron Mayette picked up the save for Canada today as there's a pitch inside at the knees, a ball 1-1 for Greece. Las Vegas' Nick Theodoro 0 for 2 with a walk. Former PCL infielder Chris Dimitrol 1 for 4. Former Stinger Clay Bellinger goes 0 for 4. Thrower swings and pulls 1 foul on a play down the left field line. And the count on Jake is 1-2. An off day tomorrow as thrower has to go back and get himself a new bat as he cracked his old one on that swing. Off day tomorrow, and then 3 games remain in the round-robin portion of baseball competition. Canada leads at 4-0. Japan and Cuba are each 3-1. Taipei and Australia 2-2. The Netherlands 1-3. Italy and Greece are each 0-4. We'll keep you up to date on that. Obviously, the main purpose of the Olympic updates, they let you know on how some of the current and former PCL players are doing. Certainly the 3 ex-Buzzer Stingers. Eric Sear also there. Bird ball bounces in, 2-2 the count. I believe he has 1 scoreless inning so far in the competition for Canada. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count on thrower. 3 runs in and nobody out here in the 6th. In a 5-5 game, the Stingers have out-hit Edmonton 12-8. And now Downs off to the grass behind home plate, or excuse me, behind the mound rather, as he wiped his brow. Now everybody ready. Downs looks in, gets the sign from Knorr, and the left-hander's 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner at the knees. Jake not particularly enthralled with the calls, nor are the umpires in the green seats behind home plate. That's going to be all 4 downs as Dave Hufford, the Edmonton manager, makes his way out to the mound for another connected wireless call to the bullpen. We'll tell you about the new Trappers pitcher when we return after this 1-minute timeout for a pitching change on ESPN 1230.
Listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Special Agent Joe Langtree in a place called Amica, where integrity flows like running water. Today, I'm at the Plumbers.
Amica Plumbing, you flood it, we fix it.
I'm sure you do. Special Agent Joe Langtree, Federal Bureau of Pipers, Plasterers, and Plumbers.
All that under one agency.
Cuts down on red tape.
Oh, I see.
Sir, in over 30 years, you've opened thousands of stuffed sinks.
I did.
Fixed 4,400 faulty faucets.
Yes.
And if you took all the copper pipe you've installed, you could have enough pennies to pay off the national debt.
Geez, I'm good.
And all that water under the bridge, so to speak. There's not been so much as a cantankerous commode with a lever that needs jiggling like a pipe needs threads. Care to comment?
No.
No?
No. That's just how we do things in Amica.
Welcome to a place called Amica, an insurance company where people keep their promises, and customer satisfaction comes with the territory. Give us a call at 1-800-24-AMICA. That's AMICA. Or visit amica.com.
So where'd you learn to talk like that?
Listen, mister, I talk fast, walk fast, and I chalk the rest up to experience. You get me?
Nope.
You're not alone.
Amica Insurance. Auto, home, life, integrity.
With nobody on, 1 out, 3 runs in at a tie game at 5-5. For Peacocks, this will be his 20th appearance of the year. He's won 4 and lost 2 with a 5.34 earned run average. The PCL batting .246 against right-hander Jeremy Peacock, former Sacramento River Cat. He's also appeared in 19 games for the Expos this year, winning 1 and losing 2 with a 5.40 earned run average. This is his 3rd appearance against the Stingers this year. In an inning and a third, he's given up 2 hits and 1 earned run. The 1 run that he has given up against the Stingers, a home run by Dallas McPherson. So Peacock, 6'2", 185 in his 7th professional season. First batter he'll face is Adam Riggs, who's 2 for 3. The final numbers for Scott Downs. 5 1/3 innings of work, 12 hits allowed, 5 runs all earned, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 3 home runs allowed. Now Riggs ready to go. So is Peacock, and the first pitch from the right-hander. Riggs shows bunt, lays it down, third base side. That's going to stay on the grass for a base hit. Peacock halfway between third and home, just picks up the baseball. He stuck a fork in it. It was done. And so Riggs has his 3rd hit, and the Stingers have go-ahead run at first with only 1 out for Casey Kotzman. Kotzman 1 for 2, grounded out to first his last time up. Peacock signed as a free agent back in January by Montreal. Was 3-3 with 4 saves for Sacramento last year in 42 appearances. 0-1 in 14 outings for Oakland. Infield double play, depth the pitch. Kochman swings and lines one down the left field line. A fair ball. That's rolling into the corner. Riggs racing for third. He's being waved on home. There will be no throw. It's an RBI double for Casey Kochman, and the Stingers have taken the lead 6-5. Kochman going the other way with it and drilling it down into the left field corner. And now the Stingers have the 1-run lead for Kochman, his 17th double and his 30th run batted in. Still only 1 out, and the batter will be Andres Galarraga. Again, this game in the hands of the bullpen, as neither starter will be involved in the decision. Here's Galarraga, who homered to right center field his last time up. The pitch. Curveball low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Peacock from the belt ready. The 1-0 to Galarraga. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Peacock came into the season with more strikeouts than innings pitched. 323 punch-outs to 310 and 2/3 innings pitched. So far, he's got a little less than that. 24 strikeouts and 22/3 so far this year for Edmonton. 1 ball, 1 strike on Galarraga. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6-5 Stingers as they rally with 4 runs now. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now the right-hander ready. The 1-2. Galarraga takes a breaking ball low, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Peacock kicking in the dirt in front of the rubber. Stingers looking for more with a runner at second base and only 1 out. Peacock's the 2-2. Galarraga takes a breaking ball and a call. 3rd strike of the A's at Andres. Can't believe it. He thought it was low, and the fans voiced their displeasure over the call. And now here's McPherson. He's 2 for 3 with a run batted in. Again, he homered. In his one of his 2 at-bats against Peacocks this year. And they're not going to let him swing the bat here. They're going to intentionally walk Dallas. He already has 6 hits in the first 2 games of this series and 7 runs batted in. So McPherson gets the intentional walk. His team leading 3rd as a Stinger. And that'll leave it up to Shane Halter, the 9th man to come to bat in the inning. He's 1 for 3 with a single to center in the 2nd. Since then, he's flied to center and struck out swinging. Stingers now have out-hit the Trappers 14-8. So here's Shane Halter now. 2 on, 2 out, 4 in for the Stingers here in the bottom of the 6th. Kochman, the runner at second. McPherson over at first. Jeremy Peacock's looking into Randy Knorr with a sign. Now the glove up for the first pitch to Halter. Curveball low, ball 1. 1-0 the count on Shane. Veteran of 678 Major League games played with Kansas City, the Mets, Detroit, and 41 this year with Anaheim. A 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball into the dirt. Ball 2. 2-0 the count on Halter. Willie Amos, who opened up the inning. with a home run is on deck. Two balls, no strikes. Peacock stares in, gets his sign. The right-hander ready. The 2-0 pitch to Halter. Strike. A curveball in at the knees. 2-1. Peacock, born and still lives in Shiner, Texas. He was originally drafted for the Padres in 1998 in the 19th round out of Southwest Texas State. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now Peacock delivers. Swung on, lifted in the air towards right. Pascucci going back to the wall. Leaps up and makes the catch. Once again, stretching out that entire 6-6 frame to take extra bases away from a Stinger. But a big 6th inning as the Stingers score 4 runs. 5 hits, no errors, and they lead 2. At the end of 6, it's down. Salt Lake 6 at Edmonton 5 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers. ESPN 1230 AM. KJQS Murray, Salt Lake City. This is ESPN Radio AM 1230. Worldwide news sports. A Citadel Broadcasting Station.
Stop what you're doing and listen up. This is Corey Benson for Stockton and Malone Honda. This weekend, starting Thursday morning at 9:15, we're having the most amazing sale event I have ever done. It is buy one car, get one car free. That's right, you heard me right. Starting at 9:15 Thursday, come on down. We make you an amazing deal on any new Honda, any pre-owned vehicle, and you get a free car. This isn't a toy car. This is a real car. They all run great. The range in value from $800 to $3,800. All these cars will be sold as is after you get your exceptional deal on any new Honda or any used vehicle. This is only at one place, Stockton and Malone Honda, in the Sandy Auto Mall off the 106 South exit. It'll go till Saturday at midnight. Just hop on I-15, get off on the 106 South exit or right off the freeway, Stockton and Malone Honda this weekend.
So, when's the last time you got a bonus? Well, now you can get $2,000 in bonus bucks when you buy a 2003 Honda VTX 1800 motorcycle. Yeah, use your bonus bucks on any accessories, on riding gear, or even a down payment. You can also take advantage of great low financing. So head on down to Stedman's Recreation, 916 North Main in Tooele today for your bonus bucks, and you can cruise the boulevard in style. Bonus bucks offer good through August 31st, 2004. Other restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
The 7th inning. Now Brandon Emanuel has a lead to work with at 6-5. It'll be Ryan Church, Valentino Pascucci, and Brendan Harris. The 3, 4, 5 hitters due up in the Edmonton order. First pitch is low, ball 1. Church 0 for 2 on the day, but he's driven in 2 of the 5 Trapper runs with a sacrifice fly in the first inning and a ground out in the 5th. Manuel 1-0, and Church hits a shot towards second, smothered by Thrower. Pins it against his body, recovers, and throws to first for the out. Nicely done by Jake, and a rocket right at him. 1 away, that'll bring up Valentino Pascucci. Pascucci walked in the first, hit by a pitch in the third, singled in a run. In the 5th, Stingers 6 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. For the Trappers, 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. A 1 out, bases empty. The pitch. Breaking ball strike on the outside corner at the knees. 0-1. Time now to look ahead at the upcoming Stingers schedule. Brought to you by University of Utah Football, defending Mountain West Conference and Liberty Bowl champions. Played 6 home games, starting with Texas A&M and finishing with BYU. The breaking ball is low, 1-1. Season tickets are now available at 581-UTIX or online at utahutes.com. U of U football, you ain't seen nothing yet. Again tomorrow at 7, Chris Butchek for the Stingers against lefty Jeremy Robertson. A 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Friday night, the series finale. Scott Dunn That's 7-4. Takes on Wilton Chavez 5-10. The final game of the Edmonton Trappers here in Salt Lake City. Then Las Vegas comes in for 4, starting at 7 o'clock Saturday night with Fan Appreciation Night. Prizes to be given away and a big fireworks show after the game. The 1-2 pitch to Pascucci is ripped foul down the left field side into and out of the Edmonton bullpen. So the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Six to 5 Salt Lake here in the 7th inning. It was a 1-1 game after 4, but Trappers scored 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, Stingers 1 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th. Pascucci on the 1-2, take a breaking ball into the dirt, 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the big right-handed batter, Pascucci. Twice tonight he's used that 6'6" frame of his to rob Stinger hitters of extra bases and runs batted in. Out the 2-2. Swing and a mile-high pop-up to the right of home plate. The wind will take this one well out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pascucci last year had a career-high 6 runs batted in against the Stingers with a couple of home runs up at Tellis Field on July the 1st. Pascucci was primarily used as a pitcher during his time at the University of Oklahoma. Now Emmanuel ready, the 2-2. Breaking ball low, and it fills the count at 3-2. Brendan Harris is due next. Outfield, deep and around towards right. The pitch. Swung on and lifted high into the night sky at left center field. Riggs and Sorensen converging. The wind pushing it towards second center, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Brendan Harris, who's 0 for 3. Grounded into a 6-3 full play his last time up. So 2 outs, nobody on base for Harris. Stingers leading 6-5 here in the top of the 7th. Out the pitch. Breaking ball just a little bit low. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Infield back. The outfield deep around towards right. Now Emmanuel's pitch. Swinging a foul, first base side over the roof and on to West Temple. And the count's even at 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 the count to the right-hand batter. Activity now beginning in the Stingers bullpen as a right-hander is up. The 1-1 pitch, lifted foul again. First base side and over the roof, 1-2. And Fan Appreciation Night, as we mentioned, coming up on Saturday night here at the ballpark. And prizes and a big fireworks show after the game, so make plans to be here. Final fireworks show of the year. Check swing on a breaking ball in the dirt. No swing, says home plate umpire Adam Dowdy. The count's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on base. Here on the top of the 7th inning. 6-5 Stingers. Emmanuel's pitch to Harris. Swinging a grounder over the mound, past second base and through into center field, a base hit. So Harris aboard with a 2-out single. That for the Trappers is their 9th hit of the ball game. Now here's Rick Short, who has 2 singles and a walk. A 2-out single by Harris extends the inning. Cubs and Brewers have gone to the 11th, tied at 5. Milwaukee tying it with 2 runs in the 8th. Manuel ready. The pitch. Strike to the outside corner. Bell high, 0-1. Again, the three main combatants in the American League West all were winners: Oakland, Anaheim, and Texas. Or to be correct in the standings, Oakland, Texas, Anaheim. Emmanuel, the one-strike pitch to short. Tried to hold up on a breaking ball, could not do it. So home plate umpire Adam Dowdy, and the count's 0-2. All the other games that are still going on. Arizona just hit the Pirates with 5 in the 5th. Diamondbacks lead Pittsburgh 6-3. They're in the 4th at San Diego. Braves out in front of the Padres now, 2-1. Dodgers 4, Marlins nothing in the 5th at L.A. The two-strike pitch to short from Emmanuel. Swung on and sliced down the right field line, but twisting foul. So we'll keep the count at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. In case you missed it yesterday, Adam Riggs named the PCL Batter of the Week for this past week. Ending on Sunday, he, of course, had a huge series here with Omaha and Iowa. And continued it in Portland. Now the 0-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball foul, third base side. Adam with hit .538 for the week with 6 homers and 12 runs batted. The pitcher of the week was Iowa's Sergio Mitre, who had the complete game 1-hit shutout against the Stingers. Or excuse me, let me take that back. That was not against Salt Lake. That was right after the Salt Lake series. 0-2 the count on short. Manuel ready to pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by the catcher Nieves. And Short checked his swing in time, and the count's 1-2. In Short last year for Chiba. Over in Japan, hit .303 with 12 homers and 58 runs batted in. Talking with him earlier today, he said they had the whole family over there for the year. He had quite an experience. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count on Short. Now Emmanuel's pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, Halter. Juggles, recovers, and makes the underhand toss to thrower for the out. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time brought to you by Upper Limit Fitness down with 3 locations. Salt Lake, Orem, and Laban. Upper Limit Fitness will help you stretch a little further. After 6.5, the Stingers 6 and Edmonton 5 on ESPN 1230.
You asked for it. Now at Upper Limit Fitness, we're pleased to announce that our new clearance zone is in all 3 of our stores. The Upper Limit Clearance Zone is a store within a store, bursting at the seams with fantastic savings on new and used quality fitness equipment. You'll discover unbelievable savings on strength equipment, treadmills, bikes, free weights, and gyms. You'll find reconditioned exercise equipment with factory warranty, special deals on benches and bikes, dumbbell racks up to 70% off, Olympic 300-pound sets with base and weights as low as $119, with weight plates for under 30 cents a pound. Our clearance zone is a great place to save on quality fitness equipment, new and used, demos and odds and ends. Check out the great deals on top quality treadmills, bikes, home gyms, and free weights, all at huge clearance zone discounts. Come into any Upper Limit location and look for the clearance zone sign and get ready to save. Upper Limit Fitness, 815 West 2400 South in Salt Lake, 1345 South State in Orem, and at the corner of Antelope and Hillfield Road in Layton.
Starting for your locally owned grocery store, Andy Goodwill.
Regarded as the top customer service clerk in the country, Andy Goodwill is a first-team all-star selection as a provider of only the best service to shoppers at any of the associated food stores, including Acres, Peterson's, Macy's, and others across the Wasatch Front. As region MVP, Goodwill set records for happy customers, satisfied shoppers, and stunning smiles. Goodwill chose Associated Food Stores because of its commitment to customer service and the impressive reputation of Western Family Products. For your family, only the best.
Now back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Stingers with a 6-5 lead over Edmonton. Now they'll be looking for a Geico Insurance run of the game. First time the Stingers extend a lead after the 5th inning. That's the Geico Insurance run. Rex Olson, your local Geico rep, will donate $10 to the Air Force Fund for every Geico Insurance run of the game. There have been 35 this year, making the total donation $350 as Nieves takes a breaking ball low, ball 1. Will got things going last inning, leading it off with a home run. Before it was over with, Salt Lake had scored 4 times and taken the lead. 6-5. There's a curveball in at the knees. A strike 1-1. Jeremy Peacock in relief of Scott Downs. It was Peacock who gave up the go-ahead run, so right now he is the pitcher of record. The 1-1 pitch. Nieves lights a base hit into center field. Played on the second hop by Brandon Watson, and so Nieves has his 3rd hit of the game. And for Salt Lake, their 15th hit of the night. Now here's Brian Gordon. He's 1 for 3. He singled and scored his last time up. Time now to find out what else happened on this date in baseball history. Brought to you by Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. Just 20 minutes from the ballpark. Visit Stedman's, where you deal with the owner, not a salesman. First pitch to Brian. A breaking ball into the knees. A strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. On this date, during the 2000 season, the Angels beat the Yankees 9-8 in 11 innings as they scored 5 runs in the 9th to tie the game before Darren Erstad's homer wins it in the 11th. The 0-1 pitch to Gordon, breaking ball low, 1-1. That was the first time since 1988 that the Yankees had blown a 5-run lead in the 9th inning. Well, recently, Greg Maddux won his 300th game. It was on this date in 1998. He won number 200. 1-1 to Gordon, low and outside. A ball, 2-1. As the Braves beat the Giants 8-4, only 1 earned run against Maddux. Lowering at the time his National League best ERA to just 1.65. 2 balls, 1 strike. Right-hander up in the Edmonton bullpen, a right-hander up in the Stingers bullpen. Derek Turnbow up for Salt Lake. Stingers 6, Edmonton 5, with a runner at first and nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Infield, a double play depth for the Trappers. The 2-1 to Gordon. Swing and a miss. And a pitch down and in, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On this date in 1995, the Cubs beat the Rockies in Denver 26-7. 2.5-hour rain delay interrupted the game at one point. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count on Gordon. Now Peacock with a quick toss to first, and Nieves is back in, standing up. This date in 1989, Dallas Green is fired as manager of the Yankees and replaced by former shortstop Bucky Dent. At that time, it was the 17th managerial change by George Steinbrenner in 16 years. 2-2 the count. Peacock's from the belt. The kick and the pitch. Low with a fastball, and it's 3-2. So the count is full at 3-2. Let's see if Nieves is off and running with the pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes. Nieves trying to stretch out that lead at first. There he goes. The pitch is pop foul, coming back and out of play over the roof. So we'll do it again at 3-2. On this date in 1983, they finished the Pine Tar game with the Royals beating the Yankees 5-4. Al McRae strikes out for the last KC out of the ninth, and then Dan Quisenberry retires the Yankees in order. The conclusion takes 12 minutes and 16 pitches as the only game scheduled that day. A crowd of 1,245 showed up to watch 12 minutes. The odd feature of the game, among others, Don Mattingly played second, and Ron Guidry, the pitcher, was in center. 3-2 payoff pitch. The runner doesn't go, and it's lifted down the right field line. Pascucci, a long run near the stands, and he won't be able to get it. As it lands in the front row, it bounces away. So we'll do it again at 3-2. That time, Nieves was not on the move with the pitch. So a couple of 3-2 pitches. Will win on the first one and did not go on the second. Let's see what Mike Brumley decides to do on the third. This date in 1976, the Angels beat the Tigers 5-4 in 11 innings. Nolan Ryan works in the first 10 for the Halos, strikes out 17 batters. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Throw back to first to send Nieves to the bag. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now from the belt, Peacock's ready. Davis again has to go back on the throw over. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, Mike going through the signs over in the coach's box at third. Now Peacock's ready. The right-hander kicks. Davis goes. The pitch swung at and missed. Throw to second base, and Will is out on a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Third time tonight that Gordon has fanned. And with that, 2 outs and nobody on base for Zach Sorensen. He had a 2-run homer his last at bat that tied the game last inning. So 2 outs and the base is empty now. And finally, a sad note in baseball on this date in 1967. This was the date that Tony Canigliaro, the up-and-coming star of the Red Sox, is beat by the Angels' Jack Hamilton. The pitch is low for a ball. Canigliaro out for the rest of the year and all of 1968 as well, and he never did recover. Red Sox did go on, though, to win the American League pennant that year. 1-0 pitch is grounded foul. The first base side, 1-1 the count. Hit on the left cheekbone, just below the eye socket. At 20 homers and 67 RBI in just 95 games for the Red Sox at that point. The 1-1 to Sorensen. A little bit outside at the knees, 2-1. Hard to believe. 37 years ago, Canigliaro, later plagued by health problems, and eventually died due to complications from a stroke. The swing and a tap foul back into the left of home plate, and that evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was quite a race in the American League in 67. Going into the final week, 5 teams had a chance to win the pennant. Boston survived. Chicago had gone into the week with the best opportunity, playing the weakest schedule. 2-2 pitch, swing, and a miss by Sorensen, and that retires the side. Third strikeout for Peacock, the 7th for Edmonton pitching. No runs, 1 hit. Nobody left on base. We go to the 8th. The Stingers 6 and the Trappers 5 on ESPN 1230.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the big green monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is key is in cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where DenPro Colors comes along. DenPro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DENPRO. That's 877-DENPRO. DenPro Colors, automotive excellence.
Right now, Larry H. Miller's big Toyota City is giving you exactly what you want. The best prices, the best service, and the best selection on new Toyotas and certified used vehicles. Our goal is to sell more Toyotas than any other dealership in Utah. To be number 1, Larry H. Miller's big Toyota City is slashing prices on every new and used vehicle in stock. Here's manager Joe Smith to tell you more.
94 Ford Probe outdoor price, $1,326. 94 Extra Cab pickup blue while it lasts, only $2,881. 93 Jeep Wrangler 4x4 hardtop, ready for anything, $4,811. Looking for new? How about a new Scion XA for only $209 per month with 0 down? That's right, 05 Scion XA, $209 per month with 0 down.
That's exactly right, Joe. Get to Larry H. Miller's big Toyota City today at 5800 South State Street on Murray Auto Row, or call the big Toyota City hotline, 264-DEAL. Remember, when we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe. Only at Larry H. Miller's big Toyota City on Murray Auto Row.
Payments based on 72-month purchase plus tax, title, license, and fees.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Coming on the pitch for the Stingers as we go to the 8th inning, trying to protect a 1-run lead at 6-5. And for Derek, this will be his 41st appearance of the year, his 40th out of the bullpen. Turnbow has won 2 and lost 6 with 5 saves and a 5.19 earned run average. PCL batting .282 against right-hander Derek Turnbow. Brandon Emanuel with an inning and 2/3 of relief. 1 hit allowed, no runs. 1 strikeout and no walks. Came in with 2 on and 1 out of the 6 and did not allow either runner to score. There's a breaking ball for Denise. A strike in the count on Ortiz is 0-1. Luis Ortiz 0 for 2 plus a walk tonight. Turnbow delivers, and it's sliced foul deep down the right field side, and the count's 0-2. Derek, his last outing, gave up 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th on Sunday for the 9-8 loss in Portland. So Derek trying to bounce back with a strong outing here. The 0-2 started after it, held up on the breaking ball, and the appeal to Craig Chittenden, the umpire at first, said he did not go around. 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error for the Stingers. 5-9-0 for Edmonton. The Trappers have left 6 men on base. The Stingers have stranded 9. 1-2 to Ortiz, fouled off first base side, over the roof and out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outfield backing around towards right. Pitch inside, and it hit him. That's not the way the inning was going to get started in the mind of Derek Turnbow. For Derek, that is the 3rd batter that he has hit this year, and so the tying run is out at first with nobody out. The batter will be Randy Knorr, who singled in the 2nd, grounded into a double play in the 4th, and took a called 3rd strike in the 6th. Stingers could use the double play here. They've already turned 2 in this game. Pitch on the way, a breaking ball strike to the outside corner to Denise. 0-1. Stingers baseball brought to you by Taco Maker, where burrito babies are the hottest item. 3 crisp bean burrito babies, lightly fried at a half corn, half flour tortilla, with homemade beans and cheese for just $1.89. Breaking ball low, 1-1 the count on North. That's at the Taco Maker. Taco Maker donates $5 to the United Way for every double play by the Stingers this year. They've turned 119 double plays, making the total donation to this point $595. Turnbow, the 1-1 to Knorr. Fastball high, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Turnbow, no decisions, a 5.40 earned run average against Edmonton this year. They're hitting just 100 against Derek. 2 balls, 1 strike, the pitch to Knorr. Swinging a 1-hopper to the mound. Turnbow juggles, recovers, throws to 2nd for 1, back to 1st, and they still get the double play. Derek didn't field it cleanly. He fumbled around, but again, Knorr doesn't run all that well. And they still had time to turn a 1-6-3 double play. And so with that, 2 outs and nobody on base. The 3rd double play hit into by the Trappers tonight, the 2nd by Knorr. The 2 out, nobody out. And the batter, Brandon Watson, is 2 for 3. Single to center field his last time up. Pitch. Fastball in at the knees for a strike, and it's 0-1. L balls, 1 strike. Big double play turned by the Stingers there. The pitch low for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cubs beat the Brewers in 11 innings at Milwaukee by a final score of 7-5. 2-run homer by Corey Patterson in the 11th. Wins it for Chicago. The 1-1 pitch. Drag bunt, first base side. Kotzman up with it and cannot make the play. It'll be a bunt single for Watson, his 3rd hit of the game. Kotzman tried to sweep it off the ground with his mitt and swipe the tag over, but I'm not sure he would have been able to do that had he fielded the ball cleanly. So Watson safe at first on what will likely be the 10th of the ball game. For Edmonton. Now the tying run at first with 2 outs for My Series Tourist, who's 2 for 4. Turnbull looks in, gets the sign. The catcher, Will Nieves, the right-hander's pitch. Fastball strike 0-1. Watson certainly a threat to steal to get into scoring position. 2 stolen bases last night. He's 19 for 25 in the stolen base department this season. No balls, 1 strike the count on these tourists. There goes Watson. The pitch is popped up into left field. Adam Riggs underneath it, and he'll put the squeeze on it for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it remains Stingers 6 at Edmonton 5 on ESPN 1230.
Stop what you're doing and listen up. This is Corey Benson from Stockton to Malone Honda. This weekend, starting Thursday morning at 9:15, we're having the most amazing sale event I have ever done. It is buy 1 car, get 1 car free. That's right, you heard me right. Starting at 9:15 Thursday, come on down. We make you an amazing deal on any new Honda, any pre-owned vehicle, and you get a free car. This isn't a toy car. This is a real car. They all run great. The range in value from $800 to $3,800. All these cars will be sold as is after you get your exceptional deal on any new Honda or any used vehicle. This is only at one place, Stockton to Malone Honda, in the Sandy Auto Mall, off the 106 South exit. It'll go till Saturday at midnight. Just hop on I-15, get off on the 106 South exit, or right off the freeway, Stockton to Malone Honda, this weekend.
Spring is here, and that means shorter nights. But just because there's more daylight doesn't mean you don't still need better everyday lighting. Your local Ace Hardware stores and GE Lighting can help. GE Lighting has replaced the ordinary incandescent bulb with the new Reveal bulb. Reveal bulbs make colors so crisp, clean, that you truly see the difference. Guaranteed. Reveal bulbs from GE Lighting at your local Ace Hardware, Ace, a helpful place.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 5,528 on hand to see the Stingers lead Edmonton 6-5 here in the bottom of the 8th. It'll be the top of the order. Jake Thrower, Adam Riggs, and Casey Kottman to face the new pitcher, Rob Stanifer, making his 31st appearance of the year. He's 4-3 with a 4.15 earned run average. The PCL batting .259 against right-hander Rob Stanifer. Got the win in Edmonton on July the 1st in Game 2. He's not allowed a hit or a run in 3 innings against the Stingers this year. He has struck out 2 and has not walked about it. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ben Weber up for the Stingers bullpen. Thrower 1 for 4 as he steps up to the plate. 1 strike the count. Stingers looking for a Geico Insurance runner, too. His thrower bounces one right side. Off the glove of Ortiz, trying to backhand it, and it deflects out of the short right field. Picked up by Medrano, who has no play, and Thrower's aboard at first to start the inning. Ortiz unable to make the backhand pickup there. Now a runner at first, nobody out for Adam Riggs, who's 3 for 4. Dropped down a bunt single his last time up. It will go as a hit for Thrower, his 2nd of the game. That would be the 16th for the Stingers. So a runner at first, nobody out, 1 ball to count on Adam Riggs. Riggs started the day at .326, 10th of the PCL. There's a pitch, breaking ball, low and outside. The count on Adam, 2 balls and no strikes. 6-5 Salt Lake here in the bottom of the 8th. In the 9th, the Trappers will have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Medrano, Church, and Pascucci. The 2-0 pitch. Riggs takes low, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at first, nobody out. The pitch. Strike, get it to knees, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Adam had taken a step towards first base. 3-1 the count on Riggs. Now the pitch. Ripped towards left, a base hit. Fourth hit of the game for Riggs. Tapping at second base is Thrower. And the Stingers have runners at first and second base with nobody out. 17 hits now for the Stingers. So 2 on, nobody out for Casey Kotzman, who's 2 for 3. Sliced an RBI double into the left field corner his last time up. The runners at first and second, nobody out. The infield double play, depth, the pitch low and outside. Ball 1 to the left-hand batter. Orioles have lost Jerry Hairston for the rest of the season after breaking his left ankle trying to catch a home run ball in center field last night. Now the 1-0. Inside and off the glove of Noor all the way back to the screen. Grower advances to third and Riggs to second on a wild pitch. The count on Kotzman is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Now the infield is drawn in all the way around. Golden opportunity for the Stingers to add to their lead. Now Stanifer ready, the 2-0 to Kotzman. Ground ball sharply hit to second. Medrano looks Thrower back to third. And the toss to first is in plenty of time for the out. 1 away for Andres Galarraga, who's 1 for 4 with a solo homer in the 5th. Roger Clemens strained his right calf, and the Astros win over the Phillies tonight. The injury, however, not considered serious. He was hurt while running to first base after lining a 2-run single to right field that gave the Astros the lead in the 4th inning. Now Galarraga, the batter. Stanifer's pitch. Swing. Got a big cut and a foul tip into the glove. The catcher Noor for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Stingers 6, Edmonton 5 here in the 8th. Runners at second and third, 1 out. The infield hit for the Trappers. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss with a fastball, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Dallas McPherson's on deck. Stanifer stares in, gets his sign from Noor, the 0-2. Rip foul, slicing out of play down the right field line. Tonight's Mariners matchup against Kansas City, Ichiro was hit in the head by a pitch, forcing him out of the game with a mild concussion. A pitch from Jimmy Serrano. The 0-2 to Galarraga again, swung on and hit in the air to center field. Watson going back, still going back to the track. It's over his head and up against the wall. Oh, he made the catch. What a play by Brandon Watson. He got twisted and turned all around. He dove backwards. I didn't think he had a chance to catch the ball, but he comes up with it. What a play by Brandon Watson. It's still a sacrifice fly and a run batted in for Andres. But that could have been a 2-run double instead of a sacrifice fly. What a play by Watson. And now they're going to intentionally walk Dallas McPherson again. That is the Geico Insurance run of the game, however. And the Stingers now lead it 7-5. That's 4 intentional passes now for McPherson on the year, 2 of them this game. That'll bring up Shane Halter, who's 1 for 4. An unbelievable play by Brandon Watson in center. For Galarraga, his 11th run batted in as a Stinger in 13 games. So now here is Shane Halter. The 2 on and 2 out and 1 run in. Pitch. Halter swings out in front of it, change up and taps it foul. Strike 1. That is the first run. The Stingers have been able to score off of Stanifer in 3 2/3 innings this year. It's a big one, giving the Stingers a 2-run lead. There's a pitch low for a ball, 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike, the pitch. Tried to hold up on a breaking ball, couldn't do it. The count on Shane, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters are due up for the Trappers in the ninth. Stanifer ready, the pitch. Breaking ball low, 2-2 the count on Halter. Two balls, 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Curve ball low and outside, and the count's now full at 3-2. And so with 2 outs and a full count, the runners will be automatically on the move with the pitch. Now Stanifer ready. There go the runners. The pitch is grounded towards the hole at short. Backhanded by his Torres. The long throw untargeted in time to retire the side. 1 run, though, for the Stingers on 2 hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. We go to the ninth. Stingers 7, Edmonton 5 on ESPN 1230.
If you need car insurance, your local Geico Direct Insurance professional is here for you. There are definite advantages to having a local insurance representative. You can't beat the service, and it's nice to know a real-life person is around to answer your questions. That's why Geico Direct has a local office in Layton, staffed with professionals who know the insurance business just as well as they know the neighborhood. Call your Geico professional today. No matter what you need, you can be sure it will be well done. Call 298-9336. That's 298-9336, right here in Layton.
Hey, this is Dale Shanzi from Totally Awesome Computers. And in computers, it's very important that you get good service with it. So I was going to show you how pathetic Dell support is by calling them live on the air to give you a demonstration, but there's no way I've been able to get a hold of them in the time it takes to make this commercial. So let me just call a Totally Awesome Computer store and show you how service is supposed to be done, where you have real people answer the phone. Check this out. This is a real call.
Totally Awesome Computers, this is Andy. We can do anything for this resident. How may I help you?
Hi there. Hey, do you guys cover viruses under your warranty?
We sure do. We'll take care of that for you.
Really? What if I don't want to do anything and I don't want to download stuff? Can I just bring it to you and have you just take care of it for me?
I would love to do that for you.
What's that cost?
It's free. It's no charge. It's under warranty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Can you see the difference? At Totally Awesome Computers, we actually have service.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
So Ben Weber will come on to try to close this one off. Stingers leading by a score of 7-5. Weber making his 8th appearance overall for the Stingers. He's 0-1 with an 11.37 ERA, giving up 17 runs, only 8 of them earned, though, in 6 1/3 innings. He's only given up 1 run in 3 appearances for the Stingers since coming off the disabled list, with the carpal tunnel syndrome in his pitching wrist. Derek Turnbow works his scoreless 8th inning, and now Weber with a chance for his first save in a Salt Lake uniform. Matter of fact, going back on Ben. First the pitch to Anthony Medrano. Inside corner, knee high for a strike, 0-1. He did have 7 saves with the Angels in 2002. He's looking for his first AAA save since 2000 with Fresno. The 0-1 pitch on the way is chopped foul at the third base side, and the count's 0-2. Riggs, Sorensen, Gordon, and left, center, and right. McPherson, Halter, Thrower, and Kotzman, the infield third to third. A battery of Weber pitching and Nieves catching. No balls, 2 strikes, the count on Medrano. Weber's pitch. Swung on, lifted in the air towards center. Sorensen is there, and he'll put it away for the first out of the inning, and that's likely the end of Medrano's hitting streak at 13 games. 1 out. Here's Ryan Church, who's 0 for 3 with a couple of runs batted in. Stingers baseball brought to you in part by Jake's Over the Top. Jake's Over the Top now serving fresh Bear Lake raspberry shakes. Cool vanilla ice cream blended with tons of fresh raspberry, heaping inches over the top of the cup. The Jakes, they don't stop if it's at the top. There's a pitch low for a ball, 1-0 to Church. Left-handed batter. 339 coming in, 4th in the league in batting average. Fastball high, 2-0. He's Torres, who's 2 for 5 tonight, came in 2nd in the league, or 3rd in the league rather, at 345. Now the pitch. Strike at the knees, 2-1 to the left-hand batter. Outfield, deep and around towards right. The infield back. 7-5 Stingers here in the ninth. The pitch. Ripped down the right field line and hooking into the corner. That's a fair ball. Brian Gordon chasing down the carom, and into second base goes Church with a double. That'll be his 28th. And so now Church at second, 1 out. That insurance run the Stingers got at the bottom of the 8th looms large, although Pascucci stands in now as the potential tying run. That is the 11th hit of the ball game for Edmonton. Again, Brandon Emanuel for the Stingers and Jeremy Peacock for the Trappers, currently the pitchers of record. Runner at second base, 1 out. First pitch to Pascucci. Fastball inside at the knees, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Weber, of course, with that familiar herky-jerky motion and the high leg kick. Here's the 1-0. Fastball down the middle is strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Pascucci. 1 for 2 on the day, retaining his .500 average for the season against Salt Lake. 15 for 30. With 10 runs batted in. However, the 1-1 pitch. Pascucci takes low, ball 2. 2-1 the count to the right-hand batter. Stingers trying to pick up back-to-back wins over Edmonton. Now the right-hander ready, the pitch. Low, ball 3. 3-1 the count. Stingers trying to put together back-to-back wins over Edmonton on exactly the same dates as a year ago, the 17th and the 18th of August. The difference being here in Salt Lake this time as opposed to Edmonton last year. There's a fastball inside, ball 4. Now there's trouble as the potential tying runs are on base with 1 out for Brendan Harris. He's 1 for 4. He has, though, grounded into 1 of 3 double plays hit into by the Trappers tonight. The Stingers could use a 4th right here. So 2 on, 1 out for Edmonton here in the ninth. Weber's pitch. Strike, in at the knees, 0-1. Outfield, back and around towards right. The infield still a double play depth. No balls, 1 strike. Harris, slightly open stance for the right-hand hitter. Now Weber ready. Here's the 0-1. Smash towards third. McPherson juggles, recovers, and outruns. Church to the bag at third for the force out. Heads up thinking that time by Dallas as he was unable to field that ball cleanly, losing the chance of what might have been a sure double play as sharply as that ball was hit. But he had the wherewithal to recover quickly and outrun Church to the bag for the force out. So 2 outs now. Pascucci at second, Harris at first. Rick Short was the scheduled hitter, and even though he's 2 for 3 tonight and 5 for 7 in the series, they're going to bring in Matt Sapicki to pinch hit, a left-handed batter. Another shakeup for the Edmonton lineup brought to you by Jake's Over the Top. So Sapicki will be the pinch hitter here for Short. Sapicki, for the season, batting .260, 13 doubles, 1 triple, 10 homers, 49 runs batted in. Sapicki hitless in 4 at-bats here last night. Facing Ben Weber. A 2-on, 2-out the pitch. Off speed and over for a strike on the outside corner at the knees, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Outfield playing slightly to pull. The 0-1. Strike 2 called on the outside corner at the knees. Again, an off-speed pitch. Sapicki on the year, though, has been a dangerous pinch hitter. 3 for 4 with a double, a homer, and 3 RBI. 0-2, the count on Sapicki. Weber ready, the pitch. Low and outside, a ball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, some of the faithful rising to their feet. Weber ready. The 1-2. Swinging a grounder, speared by Weber. From his knees, gets up the underhand toss to first, and the ball game is over. A sharply hit grounder that Weber was able to get his glove on. Falling down to his knees in the process, he's able to get up and make the underhand flip to first for the out to end the ball game. And the Stingers have themselves a come-from-behind win here on a Wednesday night. In the ninth, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners, left on base. Dave shakes and high fives all around. The final score, Salt Lake Stingers 7 and the Edmonton Trappers 5 on ESPN 1230.
This has been Salt Lake Stingers baseball. Stay tuned for a complete wrap-up of tonight's game. The 10th inning show is coming up next on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Imaging Concepts of Utah invites you to help grant a child's wish. Sponsor the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Utah through the Cartridges for Kids program. Recycle your empty inkjet, laser, fax, or copier cartridges, or use cell phones with Imaging Concepts of Utah. The Make-A-Wish Foundation receives 100% of the proceeds, and there's no cost to participate. Call Imaging Concepts of Utah at 866-COPY. That's 866-2679 to schedule a pickup for your empty cartridges.
If you need car insurance, your local Geico Direct insurance professional is here for you. There are definite advantages to having a local insurance representative. You can't beat the service, and it's nice to know a real-life person is around to answer your questions. That's why Geico Direct has a local office in Macon, staffed with professionals who know the insurance business just as well as they know the neighborhood. Call your Geico professional today. No matter what you need, you can be sure it will be well done. Call 298-9336. That's 298-9336, right here in Lacey.
The game is over, and the fans are leaving the ballpark. It's time now for the 10th inning show. A complete wrap-up of tonight's game with a look at the rest of the Pacific Coast League and Major League Baseball. This is the 10th inning show on ESPN 1230 AM. Now let's go back to the ballpark with the voice of the Stingers, Steve Klauke.
Well, welcome back to Franklin Covey Field, where the Stingers were victorious tonight over the Edmonton Trappers by a final score of 7-5. Here are the final totals in the ball game. For the Stingers, 7 runs on 17 hits, 1 error, and they left 11 men on base. For the Trappers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors, and they stranded 9 base runners. The winning pitcher, Brandon Emanuel, now 3-8 on the year. Losing pitcher, Jeremy Peacock, his record drops to 4-3. Ben Weber with a scoreless ninth inning records his first save as a Salt Lake Stinger. Time of the game, 2 hours, 50 minutes. 5,528 for paid attendance here at Franklin Covey Field tonight as they saw the Stingers rally with 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning for the win. It started on a home run by Will Nieves off of Scott Downs. Ryan Gordon singled, and Zach Sorensen hit a 2-run homer to the opposite field and right. And then with 1 out, Peacock replaced Downs. Riggs a bunt single, and he scored from first on a double by Casey Kotzman into the left field corner. Stingers would add the insurance run in the 8th and win it 7-5. Again, back-to-back wins over Edmonton for the first time since the 17th and 18th of August last year up at Telus Field. Stingers now 47 and 77 on the year, while the Trappers dropped to 61 and 63. Edmonton, though, still leads the season series by a count of 6-2. Time now for tonight's Anything's Possible defensive play of the game, brought to you by the Gus Palos Auto Group. It came with 2 on and 2 out in the 3rd. And Will Nieves at the plate for Salt Lake. The 1-0. Line towards right, but Pascucci going back, still going back, reaches up at the last moment and hauls it in, stretching out all of that 6'6" frame to make the running catch, and that's our Anything's Possible defensive play of the game, brought to you by the Gus Palos Auto Group. Well, for the best deals on an American Revolution of Chevy cars and trucks, visit Gus Palos Chevrolet at 35th South and 40th West. With Gus, anything is possible. So the Stingers win it by a score of 7-5, and we'll come back with the other scores around baseball next on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM. KJQS Murray, Salt Lake City.
Everybody's going to play a little bit harder.
This is ESPN Radio AM 1230.
A little bit better.
Worldwide leader in sports. A Citadel Broadcasting Station.
Stop what you're doing and listen up. This is Corey Benson from Stockton and Malone Honda. This weekend, starting Thursday morning at 9:15, we're having the most amazing sale event I have ever done. It is buy one car, get one car free. That's right, you heard me right. Starting at 9:15 Thursday, come on down. We make you an amazing deal on any new Honda, any pre-owned vehicle, and you get a free car. This isn't a toy car. This is a real car. They all run great. The range in value from $800 to $3,800. All these cars will be sold as is after you get your exceptional deal on any new Honda or any used vehicle. This is only at one place, Stockton and Malone Honda, in the Sandy Auto Mall, off the 106 South exit. It'll go till Saturday at midnight. Just hop on I-15, get off on the 106 South exit. We're right off the freeway. Stockton and Malone Honda this weekend.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the big green monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is key is in cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where Den Pro Colors comes along. Den Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DEN-PRO. That's 877-DEN-PRO. Den Pro Colors, automotive excellence.
Starting for your locally owned grocery store, Andy Goodwill.
Regarded as the top customer service clerk in the country, Andy Goodwill is a first-team all-star selection as a provider of only the best service to shoppers at any of the associated food stores, including Acres, Peterson's, Macy's, and others across the Wasatch Front. As region MVP, Goodwill set records for happy customers, satisfied shoppers, and stunning smiles. Goodwill chose associated food stores because of its commitment to customer service and the impressive reputation of Western Family Products. For your family, only the best. Imaging Concepts of Utah invites you to help grant a child's wish. Sponsor the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Utah through the Cartridges for Kids program. Recycle your empty inkjet, laser, fax, or copier cartridges, or use cell phones with Imaging Concepts of Utah. The Make-A-Wish Foundation receives 100% of the proceeds, and there's no cost to participate. Call Imaging Concepts of Utah at 866-COFFEE. That's 866-2679 to schedule a pickup for your empty cartridges.
Stingers rally for a 7-5 win of the Edmonton Trappers here tonight. Time now to find out what else happened around PCL and Major League Baseball under the light tonight. Brought to you by GE Lighting, the new Reveal light bulb. You can check out the Reveal bulb at your locally owned Ace Hardware store. First of all, Tacoma defeated Fresno today by a score of 4-3, which means a win by the Rainiers, combined with a loss by Portland, would move Tacoma back in first by a half game in the North Division. Right now, Portland trailing in Sacramento 3-1 after 3 innings of play at Raleigh Field. Elsewhere, in the first of 2 at Memphis, Oklahoma defeated the Redbirds by a score of 4-1. Memphis rallied at the nightcap to score 6 runs in the 6th to beat the Red Hawks 7-5. So the doubleheader split leaves Memphis 7 games behind Oklahoma in the East Division. Iowa with an amazing rally, 6 runs in the bottom of the 9th to defeat Nashville 8-7. At Omaha, the Royals topped Albuquerque 9-6. Calvin Pickering with his league-leading 32nd home run of the season. New Orleans and Colorado Springs rained out, and they still haven't gotten started at Tucson between Las Vegas and the Sidewinder. In the American League, all of the games have been completed. Boston topped Toronto 6-4. Wakefield over Batista. Oakland rallied to defeat Baltimore 5-4 after spotting the Orioles a 4-0 lead. Rubio Durazo doing the damage with 3 home runs for the A's, including the game winner in the 8th. At Minnesota, the Twins pounded the Yankees 7-2. Stewart and Jock Jones homer for Minnesota. Johan Santana the winner, 13-6. Mike Mussina the loser, 9-7. The Angels jumped out to a 6-0 lead and held on to defeat Tampa Bay 6-4. Bartolo Colon the winner, 12-9. Mark Hendrickson the loser, 8-12. Vladimir Guerrero hit his 26th home run for the Angels. The White Sox ripped Detroit 9-2. Aaron Rowan with a pair of home runs as Jose Contreras won again in the Chicago uniform. Texas topped Cleveland 5-2 as Kenny Rogers moves to 15-5 on the year. Hank Blaylock with a pair of home runs for the Rangers. And the Royals rallied with 2 in the 8th to defeat Seattle by a score of 3-2. Carrasco the winner, Franklin the loser. And former Taylorsville star John Buck comes up with his 5th home run of the season for the Royals. And so they win it by a final score of 3-2 on Buck's 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th inning. That's a look at the American League side of the ledger. Right now, let's take a look over on the National League side of things, where there still are some games in progress. The update for you here in just a moment as it pops up on the screen as we speak. In the bottom of the 6th inning at San Diego, the Padres have come back to tie the Braves 3-3. Home runs by Mark Loretta and Brian Giles. In the bottom of the 8th at Los Angeles, the Dodgers lead the Marlins 4-2 and are looking to add to the lead with runners at first and third and nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. Elsewhere, the Expos and Giants split a doubleheader. Montreal took the opener 6-2, while the Giants grabbed the nightcap 14-4. Barry Bonds with his 34th home run of the season. Houston rallied with 2 runs in the 8th to beat the Phillies 9-8. Corey Patterson's 2-run blast in the 11th gave the Cubs a 7-5 win at Milwaukee. At St. Louis, the Cardinals rally fell short. Cincinnati a winner over St. Louis, 5-4. At Phoenix, Arizona scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th to top Pittsburgh 6-3. And the Rockies and Mets were rained out in Denver. So that's a look at the out-of-town scoreboard for tonight. We'll look at the recap on this game as well as scoring highlights after this on ESPN 1230.
On the red tree, you can judge a book by its cover. Why don't you check every page? They got what you need. You can judge a book by its cover.
When are Yellow Pages more than just Yellow Pages? When they're filled with money-saving coupons, menus to local restaurants, useful tips to help you plan weddings, recreation guides for skiing, scuba diving, golf, and just about everything else that's fun to do. Where do you find all of this? In any of the beautiful books, or should I say area information guides, published by Phone Directories Company. You know, the books with the beautiful covers. And the latest editions have just been delivered, so use those coupons in the back of the book. You'll save money. And if you're a business owner, there's no better way to attract new customers and do it affordably. And if you've never advertised with us before, give us a call at 800-443-0801 and ask about our special offers. That's 800-443-0801. Remember, you can judge a book by its cover.
Two of the fastest growing crimes in Utah are fraud and forgery. Don't be a victim. Have sensitive and confidential documents disposed of safely at Certified Shred. With Certified Shred, you can have your items shredded on site with their state-of-the-art mobile shredding truck, or you can let their secured personnel do it off-site. To contact the bonded and insured professionals at Certified Shred, call 972-4748. They've been handling the removal of sensitive documents for over 5 years, so they know what they're doing. Certified Shred, 972-4748.
Eiza, begin Dragon Style Kata. Great pause, Tiger Strike. Again. Kokuzo. Hard pumping. Right. Behind the quarter, roundhouse kick.
Cats don't have cardio kickboxing. That's why they have IMES, with 7 essential nutrients for a strong, healthy heart.
It's the fluffy cut. Koko-san. Right.
Nourish every heartbeat, love every bite. IMES, good for life.
Break it up.
To Franklin Covey Field, where the Trappers grabbed the lead in the first inning, 1-0 on a double by Mysir Izturis. He moved to third on a ground out and scored on a sacrifice fly by Ryan Church to make it a 1-0 ball game in favor of Edmonton. Stingers, though, would tie it in the third as Adam Riggs reached on an infield single, moved to second on a base hit to center by Casey Cotman, and with one out came home courtesy of Dallas McPherson. Downs ready, the pitch. Swung on line, right center field. Pascucci has to play it on a hop, a base hit. Here comes Riggs in for third to score. On to second base goes Cotman. It's an RBI single for Dallas, and it's a 1-1 ball game here at Franklin Covey Field. So it stayed a 1-1 ball game until the fifth. Brandon Watson led off with a single to left field. Mysir Izturis reached on a bunt single, and so runners were at first and second base with nobody out for Anthony Medrano. Woods the 0-1. Bunted tip by Medrano, a fair ball. McPherson charges, gloves, throws, and it hits the runner. Breaking home from third, Watson will score, and the Trappers take a 2-1 lead. Now nobody covering third, so the runner Izturis goes to third. And so that made it a 2-1 ball game. Then an RBI single, or an RBI ground out by Ryan Church made it a 3-1 game, and then an RBI single by Valentino Pascucci made it a 4-1 ball game. Now, things were looking very good for the Stingers at that point. But then, in the bottom of the fifth, they cut into the lead by one, courtesy of the bat of one Big Cat. So one out, nobody on base. The first pitch to the Big Cat is driven in the air to right center field. Going back Pascucci, it's up there, and it's gone. Andres Galarraga with his second home run in as many games, and his third as a Stinger. And it's now Edmonton 4 and Salt Lake 2. So a 4-2 game, and then the Stingers with their big rally in the bottom of the sixth inning. First, Will Nieves against the wind, able to line a home run onto the berm and left to lead off the sixth to make it a 4-3 game, or excuse me, a 5-3 game. I should recall that the Trappers got a run at the top of the sixth on an RBI single by Brandon Watson to make it 5-2. So Nieves' home run made it 5-3. Brian Gordon then single, bringing Zach Sorensen to the plate. There's a pitch, line in the air to right. Pascucci going back. It's up there, and it's gone. A two-run homer for Zach Sorensen. The game is tied at 5. So a 5-5 ball game. Then Scott Downs struck out Jake Thrower, and then he came out of the ball game. Adam Riggs laid down a bunt single, bringing Casey Cotman to the plate. Infield double play, depth the pitch. Cotman swings and lines one down the left field line, a fair ball. That's rolling into the corner. Riggs racing for third. He's being waved on home. There will be no throw. It's an RBI double for Casey Kochman, and the Stingers have taken the lead 6-5. So 6-5 Stingers. They would add an insurance run in the eighth on a sacrifice fly by Andres Galarraga, and the Stingers have themselves a come-from-behind win, 7-5 tonight over the Edmonton Trappers. So the Stingers have won 2 in a row now over Edmonton. We'll look ahead to tomorrow's third game of the series, as well as take a look and see who our Stingers Ace Hardware most helpful player of tonight's game was right after this final timeout on ESPN 1230.
Only certified pre-owned BMWs have passed a rigorous inspection by factory-trained BMW technicians and have a 2-year, 50,000-mile extended protection plan added to the original new car warranty for a total of 6 years and 100,000 miles of protection. Plus, if you buy a certified pre-owned BMW that still has the maintenance protection plan in effect, you can extend the maintenance plan to 6 years, 100,000 miles. That's right, full maintenance for up to 6 years and 100,000 miles. Certified BMWs are only available at BMW of Murray. And during August, you can buy any 2001 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, or X5 BMW and pay only 2.9% APR for up to 60 months on approved credit through BMW Financial Services. Call 262-2479. Go to BMWofMurray.com or visit the BMW of Murray CPO Center at 4689 South State.
If you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet, an amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my waist on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
There now exists a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective, that it boosts your metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. The one-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One-day diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
Ace Hardware, most helpful player of tonight's game, brought to you by your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Ace, the helpful place. It could go to any number one of several players, but I'm going to give it to Brandon Emanuel, who got the win tonight as he came in with the Stingers trailing by 3 and runners at first and second base, and 1 out. The Trappers with a chance to break it open with the top of the order coming up, but Emanuel struck out his Torres and got Medrano to bounce into an inning-ending fielder's choice. So Brandon Emanuel is our Stingers' most helpful player of the game, brought to you by your locally owned Ace Hardware store, of course. Ace is the helpful place. Well, the Stingers are playing the first 2 games of this series. Looking ahead to Game 3 tomorrow night will be right-hander Chris Butchek with a record of 8 wins and 8 losses against left-hander Jeremy Robertson for the Trappers. His record is 0-1. That'll do it for tonight. Again, 7 o'clock game time tomorrow. We'll be on the air at 6:40 with the on-deck circle, but here at the ballpark once again, it is Thursday, all drinks, $2. Our thanks to Loretta Lloyd back in our studios here in Salt Lake City, and our thanks to you for listening. Once again, in 2 hours, 50 minutes, in front of 5,528, the final score, the Salt Lake Stingers 7 and the Edmonton Trappers 5. I'm Steve Plowke saying good night and so long from the ballpark.
This has been the 10th Inning Show on ESPN 1230 AM. Be sure to join us after every Stingers game for the 10th Inning Show on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.